time on Rusted Boar Regnomancy.
All right. Last time on Rusted Boar Regnomancy, after hearing, I want to say I don't want to say sirens, but
yeah, the vine line
the vine lines shrieking an alarm that a oncoming army was on the way to Kanemas.
Specifically, the city of Watosha.
Yes, the city of Waltershaw. In the city of Waltershaw. Our motley crew of heroes, Patrick, Lily, Richard, and Iska, all decided that it was a good idea to go and find the person who sounded the alarm. His name was only given to us, no descriptor, Eels. We traveled for a bit, found a set up camp, beat up a couple of tigers, took our long rest.
Tigers?
Yes, tigers.
Oh yeah, the tigers. I forgot they were
Little tigers.
I totally
forgot. You were the DM.
Listen, that was a minor random encounter that I did not care about. Okay.
We beat some tigers up, and then we snuck around and found a gazebo. We snuck around the gazebo, found out that these goblins are really bad at doing their job. Snuck up on them. Patrick proceeds to put one into his hat mouth thing.
Hat mouth.
Don't know where he went, but he's gone now. And then we proceeded to interrogate a tiny other goblin who gave us a map. A map to what? I don't know. It was a map. We asked for a map. He gave us a map.
And then you guys decided to delve into a dungeon without making perception checks. And you went into combat. An hour-long combat.
You know, to be fair, it was entertaining.
It was entertaining.
This bard, for whatever reason, just couldn't play proper tunes, and he kept giving our party a buff.
Yeah. Basically,
a fire happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might have been me.
And then the fire suppression system came in. And essentially, you guys beat up everyone, killed like 3 people, incapacitated everyone else, and here we are now. You're taking a short rest. And
I'm standing guard.
And before we get started properly, Siege, I was wrong last time. I'm willing to admit my mistakes. Wizards do, in fact, get their spell slots back during short rests. They have a thing called Arcane Alacrity. And what this means is currently during a during a short rest, you can get back 2 spell slots. A first level or a second level spell slot. Okay? So go ahead and do that in your sheet.
How many can I get back?
You can get 2 spell slots, a first level or 1 second level spell slot. Basically, the way it works is you get 2 points, and you can get spell slots back equal to that amount of points total.
Oh, I'll do it for my first level.
Yeah, that's fair. And you can use this feature once per long rest. Okay?
Okay.
So once you guys go back to bed, you get the feature back for the next day.
Once we start going honk, shoo, me again.
Yeah. So Richard, you just sit down during your short rest and pawn through your detective notes. Just nobody can fathom the massive fucking galaxy brain of Richard Lumiere.
I'm doing 1,000 calculations at once, and they're all wrong.
That do kind of sound like Siege, though.
I'm just looking through my thing and say, maybe this will help me figure out where he was. I will not eat green eggs and ham. I will not eat them, Sam. I am.
Man, this detective book is hard.
Damn, this shit fucking tough.
Man, detective work sure is weird, eh?
No, it's just like Where's Waldo book.
Richard,
yeah.
I swore not to do this often.
Yeah.
I have 2 Regnomancy points, and I really want to spend one to say that that is the casting, the actual casting mantra that you use on one of your spells. Can we please say that?
I will choose one spell, and I will probably do that. Yes.
Okay.
Shouldn't you say that you didn't have any Regnomancy?
No, the DM rolls at the beginning of every session.
Oh, every session.
Yeah, a 1d4, and I get X amount of Regnomancy. What I can do is I can dole that out and rarely use it for silliness or to make things harder or easier, depending.
So this
Just
is
story
also
stuff.
something to mention for the lovely audience out there. Last recordings, we sort of forgot that we had Regnomancy, us players.
Yeah.
We've been playing D&D 5e for, what, 4 or 5 years now? And
Yeah,
this is the
about.
first time we've implemented the Regnomancy system properly. We basically ported it from Shadowrun, and so I'm going to be reminding my beautiful, darling players here of
We're so
Regnomancy
fucking cute.
much more often. Much more often. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Who's a cute little owl?
Bro.
I make jokes. That's my goal. That was probably one of them.
I noticed in our attributes we have a new stat, soul.
So
What is that?
let me explain. It's not an actual
Natural, hell
attribute
yeah.
that you use. I have a thing for our custom skills. We have a custom skill called Spell Sense for spellcasters, made by spellcasters. And Spell Sense works off of your casting modifier, basically. The problem is, I can't make a custom skill that only works, that can like change its attribute dynamically depending on your spellcasting modifier. So I gave you an extra stat, and that stat is just equal to whatever spellcasting thing you use.
Neat.
That's it. It's literally
That's it.
useless for anything else. It was just a workaround so I didn't have to make 3 separate fucking skills on your sheet for wisdom, int, and charisma.
Ain't stopping one D&D, am I right? Oh, bada
Fair.
bing.
Fair.
Let's stoke the fires even more.
Let's be even more controversial. Let's be one of those podcasts.
No, not again, not again. I don't want to go back. I'm normal now. Okay.
Is it because you're
Okay.
married?
Oh, that's probably it.
Yes, probably.
Never even think she's in the
so
army.
you guys are all taking a short rest. Richard, Patrick, and Lily are sitting up above the trap door, just kind of chilling, eating. Lily is preparing some small amounts of food and just kind of like organizing her stuff while she patches herself up. And Iska, you are keeping watch, correct?
Yes.
Okie doke. Iska, just roll me a general stealth roll.
– 11.
Okie doke. Yeah, okay. For the 45 minutes that you guys just kind of sit and chill and patch yourselves up, nothing happens. You're wet, don't get me wrong. It's uncomfortable down here. But
When am I not?
But at least you're not in combat anymore. So
Or suffocating.
So you come back down,
Something like that.
and I'm just
Splat.
gonna. And the board is live. You may do what you please.
Beautiful. So yeah, I think we at least Patrick would come down from the ladder thing and look around and say, "So, am I to assume that we've had no other incidents?"
I'm not bloodied, so I don't think anything happened, no.
Hey,
It's good to see that
that's
you
good.
gents have gotten a little bit of sleep. You were getting a little blue around the eyes, Patrick.
I think Lily pipes up, and she's like, "Why does your voice sound different?"
I don't think my voice sounds any different. You're imagining things.
I couldn't tell.
You're a very cute babushka. I don't think you should say that. It's rude.
Wait, are we asleep? or
You
no?
just
Are
called
we
her a
awake?
grandmother. What the fuck?
I mean, she sounds like one and smells like one.
Oh
If
no!
it smells
what
like
the
shit
fuck?
and looks like shit, it's probably shit.
That's true.
Patrick's gonna go back through this door.
Lily's just gonna
So,
follow Patrick, I
let's-
think.
Let's explore this place, yeah? Try and make sure we
Agreed.
cover all exits.
Patrick, come with me. I have a funny door I would like to open with you.
I was going to go down this way. There's a few exits, but sure, yours is better.
I'm going to slowly but surely.
Oh,
open.
I also added the drag ruler module, so as to make movement
Yes.
in combat easier, because measuring every single time is annoying.
If you move and then press space, you can pivot.
Yeah, no, it's very useful. No.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to check real quick. What's
Mhm.
behind the door? I'm gonna be very, very quiet when I open this
Okay.
door. I'm gonna take
Roll
a
me
little
stealth.
peek inside. I did better this time.
Yeah.
Could I give, since I'm next to him, could I give him the help action by trying to like look through the door as he goes around and pushes it like
Patrick, I'll give you the help action if you pull a little thing of oil out of your hat and oil the hinges.
a cartoon? Yeah,
like
sure.
a cartoon.
I also want to specify that I'm not using visual. I'm using more smell.
Go ahead and roll at advantage. You see Patrick stick his arm deep into his hat, pull out a little thing of oil, and
I got an 18.
oil up the door. Okay, you open up the door, and roll me a perception.
Okay.
God, I love that sound.
11.
The only thing you hear is still that weird breathing in the distance. It's not as loud as it was, but you can hear it, and you smell something acrid, and also something like meat on the air.
I just gesture.
I feel like we might need to close this and see if there's anything else.
That may be a good idea for now.
Let's just see our options.
Slowly close the door back in place.
Okay, you can click the door, by the way, to close it.
Patrick will go towards this door and say, "Yeah, so, I mean, keeping our voices down a tad, I do feel as though understanding our options would be the best course before, diving headfirst into a pile of enemies. Like,
I agree, says little Fulbo.
I'm going to suplex you, God. Who the fuck is little Philbo?
I'm just moving on. That was a dumb bit.
It was a very dumb
yeah,
bit.
It was a
What?
very dumb bit.
I'm gonna get up next.
You're gonna check that
I'm
door?
gonna get up to next door and then, hopefully stealthily as well, attempt to peer through and see.
Roll me a stealth.
That is a 15 plus a billion. Let me see.
That's
Yeah, it's
Fucking
a
Dex
20.
Warlocks.
Yeah, that's an unnatural 20.
Woo!
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you take a look at the door and you see there's no rust on it. There's no issues on this one, so you
No need for my comically large oil can here, Katunk.
this is what you see. And
Okay.
Iska, again, you smell from this corridor, again you smell the smell
All the
of
way.
meat. Roasting meat. You're sure of it now. It's roasting meat.
Could I, while we have this door open, I'd like to roll some sort of investigation question mark, or
Yeah.
maybe ask Richard to see if he understands what these little sigils on the floor are.
Okay, if you work together, I'll just give Richard like if you basically just role play a little parlay between each other, I'll give Richard advantage
Okay.
as a help action.
Well then, Binky boy, are you going to help our friend or not?
Binky boy? I have no clue who you're referring to.
Yeah, neither do I.
I'm referring to you, Patrick. I give you a smack across like
That
the back.
fucking ow! That was not clear whatsoever. No, hey, I'm sorry, I never talked to you. What was your name again?
Yeah,
He says, looking at Richard.
dude, I'm fucking bird brain. Of course, you can't remember shit. What? What do you need?
Listen, I'm old.
Fair enough.
I need assistance. These stupid little symbols like the circles and the X's and the O's and the oh, they haunt me. I understand that they have some sort of significance, but I require your uh, acumen towards more intellectual delights in investigating.
He's saying
such
you're smart
aspects.
without saying you're smart.
Oh, I was about to actually chime in character and say that, but
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I can tell.
he's saying that you are a smart man. Now do him favor and figure out the puzzle.
All right, let me
Do I need a
try.
translator?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That you kind of like pussyfooted over those words a lot, so I couldn't exactly tell what you were saying.
That is not true. He does not have kitty feet.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I like this guy.
The pun doesn't work if there's not cats involved, Richard.
Never mind. I'm just gonna solve the fucking puzzle.
Thank you.
Go ahead and make. What'd you get for your roll? You have advantage.
I thank you, friend.
You're rolling
What's
investigation.
the investigation? Oh, +4. All right.
Yeah. This is your shit, dude.
Nat 20.
Woo! Yo!
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. And this is why you ask a professional.
Damn right you do.
I taught him everything he knows.
Literally,
No.
no.
We've known
I
each other
know.
for less
It
than a
is.
month.
It is a joke, as they say.
Yeah,
You do not have a good joke voice.
Richard,
I'll be quite honest.
you look down at the floor, at the symbols, and you look past to the other symbols in the other rooms, and for a moment, none of it makes sense. Why is there an X? Why is there a circle? Why do they have arrows? Perhaps the arrows are telling you to stick to this side of the hall so you don't make a trap. Perhaps the X's are telling you to go in a certain direction, but then it clicks. Connections form in your mind. None of this makes sense. It's not supposed to make sense. It's there to befuddle and confuse invading enemies.
Huh. That's a little clever, I guess. So apparently the symbols don't actually mean anything, at least from what I'm seeing.
Oh, that
See-
pisses me right off.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the point. It's supposed to confuse anybody that walks in that doesn't know about this place. So that way,
I mean,
they
I was
think-
going to ignore them, but I guess it's good to know that we can and are encouraged to.
Hey, are these guys awake yet or no?
1
I
second.
think the other one is dead.
Oh, they're not taking a dirt nap yet? And he's gonna take out a switchblade.
Hold on. We need them.
Cocaine Goblin just suddenly pops up, screams, and then looks around, and then his face is just terrified. You have never seen a man so terrified. What have I done?
What? You good? Seems like someone's coming down.
If
are
you
you
move,
people?
we kill the shit out of you. Just as sort of a barometer for any attempt that you might make in future.
Roll intimidation.
All right.
I will give you advantage for the dead bodies on the floor.
Okay.
That is fair.
Yay! Murder.
That's a 17.
Nice.
Okie doke. Give me just a second.
I think it's not even the fact that he says it particularly menacing. It's just how matter of fact he does, as he's like tossing a switchblade in the air.
I think there's wisdom in the saying, the scary people talk like quietly or talk normally. That's when you know you should be scared. Yeah, you see his eyes widen and his brow creases and he just nods. All right. He takes his sword out and slowly puts it on the ground. I get it. What do you want?
We want to know where Eels is.
1 sec. Let me roll a knowledge check.
Oh boy.
I don't fucking know.
Fucking hill?
Is this not the chainsaw hideout? I was told this is chainsaw hideout.
This is a forward operating base, not a hideout.
Now it makes sense. Tell me, where is headquarters?
I don't fucking know. We operate in cells, dude.
Okay, here's a different question.
By the way, at
How-
any time you can all roll insight. This is mostly a reminder for Siege because he doesn't know. You can roll insight to tell if you think they're telling the truth.
I mean, I feel like my intimidation would have kept him from
No,
being
absolutely.
particularly withholding.
Also, he just came
but-
down off a fucking super high. I don't think he has like the energy or like brain power to fucking like make a lie right now.
No, that's fair. I'm just letting you know when you're interrogating like
Yeah,
this.
absolutely.
It's a
Yeah,
very
yeah.
important social aspect of the game. Anyway, moving
Alright.
on. You were saying, Patrick?
Let me put it in a different phrasing then. Have you had or do you currently hold any particular prisoners or captives? Perhaps one who might be gross looking and fishy?
He was green,
Fishy.
wasn't he?
Maybe that was smelled
Fishy.
in hallway.
Wasn't he green?
One second.
Oh no, he wasn't. No.
No, he's blue.
Because I remember me and wait, did
When you
I
encountered
just-
him, he was blue.
Okay, yeah, sorry. He was blue. He had a hat, like a kind of a, I think a cowboy kind of hat, and also his jacket said eels on it.
Siege, roll me a quick, just straight intelligence check for remembrance.
Intelligence. Where's my intelligence +2? 11.
His two most striking features from what you can remember are, yes, the jacket that just had emblazoned in fucking flames eels, and also the like double spurs on each boot that just jangled all the time except when he didn't want them to for some weird reason.
That's so silly.
So essentially, this guy, he wears a jacket with his name on it. His name is Eels, and he also's got double spurs on each of his boots, which made a weird clinging noise.
Okay, I have a question. How do you know eels? Because I haven't interacted with you much, but I know he preferred to not speak to many people.
Well,
He bumped into us when we play cards.
Lily pipes up. When I was helping out Reese and or fucking Iska and Richard, when I was helping out Iska and Richard when they first came in, they had a small conversation while these two were playing cards.
yeah, he wanted to bet money on it, and I was just trying to teach him. So when I told him there was no money involved, he said bye.
Oh yeah, that sounds like him. Okay. Listen, I've spoken to him on a more sort of like me and Iska. I've had a sort of a mentorship figurehead in his strange and sort of sad life. So it is just in my best interest that he is safe.
Lily gives you a very skeptical look.
What? I'm charming and lovable.
Wait, if you've interacted with eels, I have to ask, does his hat also have mouth?
Oh,
What?
I don't think so. But the way that it hides most of its head, I wouldn't be surprised if it did.
This disappoints me immeasurably.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
It is not your fault.
I feel like I'm having a
We're
stroke.
getting off
What are we doing?
topic. Look, Mr. Crag Goblin. Yeah.
Yeah, the goblin pipes up. Looking very confused about this fucking conversation and where this is going, and he's like, okay. I do remember a guy like that occasionally. The Spurs, yeah. He would fucking walk around jingling them obnoxiously, and he legitimately thought he was the shit. Listen, I'm not a rumor monger, but from the grapevine, this guy is like totally fucking lame. Apparently, everyone he's talked to in the operating base just like fucking hates him.
So wait, do you guys not have him as a prisoner? He works with you guys?
I mean, yeah, as far as I remember, he's a member of the Chainsaw Guild, or the Chainsaw Guild, where we cut trees. The Chainsaw Guild.
Realizing, okay,
I'm making that a fucking faction now. Fuck you.
Regnomancy
Chainsaw.
Okay.
spent. There is a
Realize-
separate entity known as the Chainsaw Guild.
Mark it on your sheet. We'll build on it later.
Okay,
enough.
here. Do you know someone who would know if/where he would be?
My only guess would be in the boss's room. She does keep some sales records in there. But there's not a lot of people here. We're understaffed because, the big siege and everything.
Hey, tell
They
me
don't-
about it. Staffing efforts are always... Anyway, sorry.
Right, though?
If
We never
you-
have enough people for, anything.
If you do not mind me interrupting, I have a quick question too. Is there anyone else we should know about in the base? Other than your dead friends. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
To my awareness, there are about 3 guards left that we haven't killed
There's Harry,
or
Mary,
neutralized.
Gary, Uklong, and the one dude with the square head. I can't remember his name for the life of me.
That's a pretty heavy distinctifier to not remember the name of.
Listen, okay, he's just very forgettable.
Is it Steve? Oh, please tell me it's Steve.
Fucking the goblin ugh, sniffs.
So that smell is him.
What?
That dirty smell. There's a dirty smell in the other room.
I would assume that.
I think he's just a coke fiend.
That also.
Patrick, you're spot on.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Well, thanks for nothing.
I'll go
I
check
guess-
the boss's office. You guys.
Yeah, I
time up.
saw a little
You guys
sign
time
over
up,
here.
Yeah. You guys
So I
time
think
up.
it's
I'll
this way.
fucking.
I will stay here and keep guard.
Yeah.
Lele, would you like to stay with me?
Sure thing.
Do you guys have any rope? You might want to tie him up just to be safe.
No, it's fine. I'm
Of course, you would say it's fine. You're
I'm
the
just
prisoner.
gonna sit in the corner. He goes and sits in the corner, and then you see him quickly pull out a bag.
Okay. That should keep him preoccupied.
I'm just going to take your weapon.
You see his pupils dilate, and then his eye color starts to shift between green, blue, red, yellow, and then he just goes limp.
Oh shit, he's smoking RGB coke.
I don't even know.
As we walk out, Patrick will just whisper to Richard,
I have some rope in my bag, but it's all trick rope that I can get out of really easily, so I don't want to.
Yeah,
know,
no.
volunteer
Let's not do that.
And yeah. I saw
Before you
the
guys
sign over
actually
here.
do end up going in there, I'm just gonna check. Is this guy dead? Did he just OD?
No, he's just he's fucked up, super high.
Do you mind if I do an investigation on the shit he just sniffed?
Yeah, sure. Do an investigation. Or actually, no, that would be nature or survival.
I'll use survival.
Okay.
Modified 20.
Modify 20. You're familiar with poisons, and it's
Yes.
a close subject. You're not too familiar with this particular poison, as it were, but it seems to be some kind of derivative of blood moon root, which is a flower that that blooms during the full moon, and it's just red as blood, and it's well known for its hallucinogenic properties. That's about all you know.
Disgusting.
So that dude's basically just out.
Yeah. I'm not gonna talk about
And
him.
you two, Patrick and Richard, what are you up to?
well, as Patrick sort of starts walking towards the door, I think he would turn back to Richard and say,
You want to look around here for a second?
Yeah, sure. Might as well investigate everything we possibly can.
Yeah.
and I will attempt to rummage around trying to give Richard the investigation help action again if I can.
Go
Please,
ahead.
DM. Thank you.
All right, so I do the investigation. All right.
Yeah, and Patrick is acting as your what the fuck is his name?
Watson?
Yeah,
Watson,
he's
yeah.
acting as your Watson.
All right, 19.
19. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Did you roll twice?
Oh, do I have to? Okay, here. hold
He's giving you the help action. You get advantage.
on. Still 19.
Okay. So you rummage around and you find a few piles of coins on the cards, a stack of charred, burned boxes with ash around them, and nothing seems to be of note. But then, Patrick, you're looking at these burned boxes and you notice something just slightly off. The ashes don't have any chunks of wood in them, which isn't usually normal. And you can roleplay it, but you basically pull Richard back over to the ashes, and Richard, you find chunks of bone in the ashes, not wood.
That's weird. Over here, right?
No, ashes are down here, yeah.
Okay, that's weird.
I don't feel
bones
as
in
though
there.
there's a particularly large amount of, I don't know, restraints with which one could use to tie someone up while they immolate them.
Oh,
Have
that's
you ever
weird.
seen anything like this before?
Oh, are either of you pocketing the coins, or are you going to split it between the party? Because the coins are just there, if you want to take them.
Patrick eats them all. No, yeah, I think he would.
He would-
Clever move, they're all chocolate coins!
Hell yeah! He would divvy them up out of character.
But yeah, okay, so you find... Let me just roll the dice quick. You find a total of 900 gold.
I guess we could share this with the rest of the group since there's so much.
I will say, for a detective, you sure guess a lot.
It's just something I say, an old habit I picked up as a kid from my folks.
All right, well, take some grammar classes. It's bugging me. And he will toss as he comes back through the other room. He'll quickly toss them their share.
Sorry, considering how you're an owl, so I was about to make a joke.
Go ahead.
Considering how you're a bird, I thought bugs would be your favorite thing.
I'm going to kill you, and that's not a joke.
Be careful. You know, attacking a detective is actually a federal crime.
You're right. You should make like a tree, and I just dearly hope get hit with an axe. He's going to walk up to the door and try and listen into it.
Cry me a river and drown in it, bird brain.
Oh, God.
Do I have to
Okay.
roll for stealth or perception?
You can both roll perception.
Okay. That was...
Okay,
Siege,
let's
you
see.
can roll perception if you want.
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
That's the
Perception.
crisp 8.
Ooh, a 4.
Okay.
The only thing you hear is the light crackling of a fire.
Okay, well, disconcerting, but not human. And he will open the door.
It's locked. Big keyhole.
Fuck.
We could always bust the door down.
That is an option.
Could I peep through the keyhole?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Do I have to roll another perception, or just what do I do?
I'll describe what you see. You see
Okay.
something yellow and square. A few glints of metal, and you see some like paper on a desk, but it's a very bad angle, so that's like the best you can get.
1 second. Let me see if I have anything in my bag of tricks. And he will just shove his arm shoulder deep into the hat and start digging.
Fair.
I have... Yep, nothing. Okay, well, that's fine.
Don't
Either
worry.
we bust it down with backup, or...
Don't worry. Well, how
Otherwise-
heavy is this door, by the way, Nevi?
It's a large hardwood door, and when you knock on it, you can tell it's probably like 4, maybe 5 inches thick. It's a heavy door.
Let's see what I got in my bag of tricks. Let's look.
You can always grease it and then set it aflame like you do everything else.
That is an
If it's made out of
option,
wood,
but like
I don't
that
know.
costs an action point. Do you think an Eldritch Blast would open it up?
You'd have to roll damage, but it's possible.
All right, I'm gonna try to open this shit up.
Is that a
by
cantrip
force.
or a first level?
It's a cantrip. I don't want to waste any of my spells on this.
Okay.
All right. So what do I?
Just
roll for damage?
roll me an attack action DC 5.
DC 5.
Yeah. It's
What is
literally it just you have to get above a 5 to hit. It's a stationary object.
Okay. And rolling a D20, right?
Yeah.
18.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Okay. 3. Oh wait, is this an Eldritch Blast? So this is more than one, isn't it? 1. No, on hit the target takes you.
Yeah, it's a 1 and not a magic missile.
It's a 3. I had a 3.
Okie doke. You shoot an Eldritch Blast at full power at it, but you don't quote unquote miss. You hit it dead center, but it's right where the metal is. So you see as the metal absorbs most of the force, and the keyhole has been now twisted and warped.
Alright, well that's a start. You want to try to get the others to try to pry this shit open?
Yeah, sure. And
let's-
I'll go back around.
No.
We need adults.
I'm an adult, I think.
You think?
Yeah, we're gonna need one of you to help us open this door. This thing is really shut well.
You're like a very strong woman. I think you can do it.
All right.
All right,
What
I'll
with
come help.
scrawny Birdman and Richard?
Yeah.
You got there.
Hey, Patrick. You know, you want to switch places with Iska since he's a little more physically adept than you.
Yeah, no, here. I'll keep an eye on the.
Very
Okay.
well. He's the high off his ace. You'll be fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Come
I
on,
promise.
Iska.
I promise, my friend.
He starts moaning.
Oh, I thought it was a different moan. I was very concerned for a second.
I don't want to deal with this.
There's like this weird drooling grin on his face as he just.
I want to use my Regromancy. The crack goblin randomly goes off about the intricacies of all the different cock wizards he's seen. Every single one, and he has seen like over 50.
Okay. He's describing a bunch of different cock wizard the play.
So, a funny person in
But
the sky who controls my life and death.
Can I say
What am I
though,
looking
that
at
he's
here?
ignoring the shit out of Patrick? Can I at least say that much? Like Patrick is currently losing brain cells listening.
Patrick is staring into the wall intently.
That wall will have a hole by the time we return.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you just hear him mumbling, cock wizard, fantastic blood, so much blood. The cock wife is so hot.
And
Oh
I've
my
had enough of
God.
that. Okay. Yeah, and then from the other room, you two, I guess 3, will hear the speech be cut off midway and a loud thump sound.
You just hear the fading scream, cock wizard. Go into your sheet and please remove your
Oh
Regromancy.
yeah, I got it.
So,
Man, waste of a fucking Regromancy.
Why is it doing that? That's weird.
funny sky god who controls my life and death. Let me ask you, what am I looking at here?
You're looking at a door that's been like ridiculously fucked up.
Goodness, you have no control of how to open doors.
So the door itself
No.
isn't fucked up, but the lock is beyond repair. Even if you wanted to pick it, it's impossible now. It is warped and like twisted into itself.
Yeah, I tried opening it, but it seems a little tougher than I thought.
You said that the lock is completely foobarred, right?
Yeah, no, the lock is foobarred. Just
Is it possible for me to break off what is it?
oh, Patrick, you can
The
walk
door-
back now. You don't have anyone to watch. The other dude's just fucking passed out in fetal position.
Oh,
Can
no, did you see my DM?
Oh no, give me a sec. Yeah, no. Fair.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't
And
delete the
he,
token. Sorry.
He walks
Um,
back.
Anyway, I'm gonna like looking at the door. That's the only thing that specifically stands out to me. Is there anything else that I should know?
It's a thick wooden door that is now technically permanently locked.
I'm gonna try breaking the door handle off.
Okay. How are you just gonna rip it off?
No, what I'm going to do is, let me look around the room real quick. Do we got anything like even remotely heavy that I can use to like lever this thing and pop it off?
There's some crates to the north. You don't know what's in them, but that's about all that's in the room.
You know what? I think I'll take my chance with the crate.
All right.
Let's go grab a crate and use it to break this lock door.
You see that the crate is nailed together, and it has a large typing on it that says crowbars.
This also works. I grab a
No,
crowbar.
just use a crate. Too much effort.
I take
That
a
is
crowbar
true.
and I go over to the door.
It's nailed together. You need a crowbar to get into it.
Oh, is this one of those plastic scissor things? Oh, I hate those.
I'm joking. It doesn't say that. You open the crate and you find a bunch of weapons, swords, a couple pole arms, like disassemblable, like screw-in pole arms, and
Those aren't
even a
crowbars.
couple uncharged staffs in there as well.
Yeah.
I will take one staff. I bring the staff over to the freaking door. All right, so I'm gonna give the staff a go. See if I could pry the freaking doorknob off, and if I can't,
They're
I will
handles, not knobs.
I will
they're
handle the
yeah, they're like
yeah. I'm gonna try to break the door handle.
okay. You shove it in there. Roll me a strength check.
I got a nat one.
Oh no, buddy.
Well, it was bound to happen at some point.
Iskum,
Yes.
you shove the staff in there, and with all the assurity of 1,000 aspects of luck and strength and power, you just fucking wrench on it and absolutely splinter the staff into pieces. The door is untouched, and you take two piercing damage from the wooden splinters in your face, and it's very painful. Like it's not life threatening.
Well-
It's just very painful.
That was not too surprising. I should have seen this coming. Okay.
Should you have? I feel like that was an incredibly basic task that you just completely fucked up.
So Lille is going to attempt to just pick you up.
Yes.
And she rolls a 11 plus.
What exactly are you
2.
rolling for?
So she picks you up,
Yes.
No.
turns, sets you down like a little baby boy, walks up to it. Oh, come on. There we go. Walks up to it. She grabs the handles and she rolls.
She's gonna just pull it off the.
She rolls an unnatural 21.
Oh goodness.
And so she grabs, and you see her the muscles underneath her clothes bulge, and the veins underneath them, and she grunts, ah! And the door just comes fucking flying open, and you can see inside. Let me unlock that.
Is that fucking SpongeBob?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Ah, damn it! Now SpongeBob is fucking canon here.
No, it's just a cute little doll. That's all.
That's a fucking. That's not SpongeBob. That's Square Gary.
That's Square Gary.
Why did we not have Lily open door earlier?
I think we just expected more from you. Pardon me. And he's gonna try and get around.
Yeah. Excuse me.
And
Here.
investigate for some form of ledger or transport sales.
Okie doke.
That's weird.
I'm gonna pause the game
Thing.
quick. Are you
Was
helping
anybody-
Richard investigate, or are you doing it yourself?
I guess I'll help Richard. Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah.
you've been his asshole Watson this whole time. So
Okay.
okay.
That's the name of my mixtape.
I'll just asshole Watson.
Watson.
So
Investigation?
yeah, investigation at advantage.
Nat 20.
Woo! Are you fucking kidding me?
Fucking damn.
God damn it!
The gooey
This is why you hire professionals.
And you're damn right I'm one of them. I do. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Let's see how this plays
Alright.
out. Should roll my left hand more often.
So Richard,
Yeah.
I'm talking in the DM voice. Richard,
Yes, Zeus.
I love you so much.
I'm joking.
So Richard and you and Patrick begin shuffling through multiple cupboards filled with scrolls and papers in the back of the room. And most everything you find is useless, and you're getting more and more frustrated as you just realize there's nothing here. And in frustration, you would you kick something in frustration as Richard? Would he do that?
I don't feel like he would unless he's extremely frustrated. He'd have to be very angry to do that. He usually kind of keeps his cool, but he might like throw some papers on the fucking ground.
Okay, perfect. So you grab some papers and you just throw them to the side on the ground, and the moment you do, something catches your eye. A small paper detailing a sal
What do we have here?
from one Halvarin company,
What is that name of the company?
the Cherry Corp conglomerate.
Okay, for a second I was a
The
little
sal
afraid.
the sal details multiple pieces of Halvarin technology, everything from engine parts to just simple fire extinguishers and flame orbs to one Billy Bullshark. And it has an address.
Okay, just to make sure, because I'm gonna be real, it's been a while since I fucking looked at like thought about Richard and where he came from. I
Billy
only know the
Bullshark
general
isn't
story.
related to you at all.
Okay, because
Yeah,
like
no.
what you said, I came from Helvera, right?
Yeah, the Cherry Corp conglomerate is just a very large company from Halvera.
Oh, I remember this
Yeah.
company. What does the company do?
The Cherry Corp conglomerate. You can add that to your notes if you want.
Yeah, but what does it do? Like, what's the
They're
main
they're
thing
just
of
a
them?
production company. They make all kinds of stuff.
Oh,
They make
okay.
everything from soda to parts for cars. They're not a monopoly. They have a few
Oh.
other very large corporations that fight against them. But yeah, they're just a very large company that makes lots of different things.
The cherry what?
Cherry Corp conglomerate.
Okay.
Most
I
people just
remember-
call them the Triple C.
Hey guys, take a look at this. I gotta. Can you
What?
unpause the game?
Huh?
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. Look at this. I remember this corporation. They were all over fucking Helvera back in the day. And we got a
So-
name here.
So the name is Billy Bullshark. And the location is supposed to be an address, but instead it's a set of directions of a sort. Like, it simply says north, east, 200 miles, Waltershaw.
Well, I guess we know where we're going. But I do have a question that I've noticed about this place. Did we kill the boss of this place? Was that the big guy?
I doubt it. As much as I wish that were the case, from what
Wow.
I've been told, the Chainsaw Gang are notoriously shitty and hard to kill.
Well, here's the problem that I just heard. They said that this is the boss's room, right?
Hmm.
And we didn't fight the boss.
So I'm going to give
But
you
there's a
something for your
yeah.
20, Richard. So
Yeah.
you're asking all these questions, and then the gears start to shift. You remember, you hear, this is a forward operating base, dude. And then you hear in your head, Billy Bullshark. And then you hear in your head, boss's room. And you realize this is a temporary base made for war. This room is not Billy Bullshark's formal room. This is a place where she stays when she needs to be on the front lines. This is a place for battle. That's why it's so
Holy
sparse.
shit.
That's why it only has these few pieces of Sal's records, these few bits and pieces here for comfort. There's not even a bed here.
If we didn't fight the boss and this is his room, then why the hell was the fire lit? That insinuates someone was in here.
You can
'Cause you
investigate
don't leave
that
a
if you
fire.
want.
I do want to investigate that. Real
Okay.
investigation.
I would
throw?
actually like to spell sense it.
Good. Go ahead and
I
roll
could-
spell sense, Patrick.
Okay. That is unnatural 20.
Okay. Patrick, as Richard asks these questions, an idea pops in your mind, and you immediately turn your senses inward and then outward. And you feel a sudden throbbing of dark energy, of disgusting energy, of death and suffering. And as you look at the fire, you see it's just a simple enchantment meant to stay lit. But you look behind you, and an energy comes from the wall to the south.
So south, like, I feel like it
The
went
south
past
wall,
the
yeah.
wall.
Yeah, the south.
Okay.
It's seeping in from the south wall.
You're right.
Something past that wall, I believe, is causing this fire to remain.
No, sorry, I guess I wasn't clear enough. The fire
Okay.
is a separate enchantment. You just
Oh,
noticed
okay.
the south wall because you rolled so high.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
This is magic. Something in the south wall sucks.
Care to elaborate a little on that?
I think we should try maybe heading south then.
Mm,
Is this a
Would you say
lich?
would you say it's behind the wall itself, or is it like farther south?
To be quite honest with you, in the event that it is something that requires elaborate containment, I'd prefer not to possibly break into it and destroy whatever might be keeping it. However, it's very. I mean, we're all adults here. We've all lived in a magical world. It's very like dark, evil torment sort of demon shit.
I'm gonna set spell sense.
Iska, roll.
Nat 20.
What the fuck is with you guys today? Okay. Iska, you close your eyes. You take a deep breath. And you breathe out. And you center yourself and your senses, and then you reach out. And immediately, you are awash in a flood of terror and pain and death and flame and agony coming from here. Something disgusting and horrid is coming from that room. And you stare at the wall. And as you do, you see the energy pulsing in a certain way, and you place your hand on the wall, shivering as it courses into you, and you move your hand down and press inward, and a door opens.
Oh, that's better than what I did. Okay, yeah.
Friends, stay here. I will investigate.
Hey, Iska? Hey, as your senior, your senior,
You're a senior.
You know.
as your senior, no. I'm coming with you, fucker.
I'm going to take a quick look in the room before stepping in.
Okie doke. The moment you do, your nostrils are assaulted with the smell of burning flesh. And you see that.
Do I recognize that?
Roll me Arcana.
Ooh, something I'm good at. I got an 11.
Okay. You are not quite familiar with this setup. But just from the way it's built, you can tell that it's meant to pull energy from one place and put it into something else. But you don't see anything to put it into here.
I think I get the gist. You see Iska pull out his quiver and pull out his bow. And you see that he goes to the side here for a moment and he begins to start stringing up the bow.
Okay, you can move your token. You guys can all come in now.
Richard, we might need some assistance. I think we've found more quote-unquote piles of ash.
Fair. Let's give it a look.
This is no ordinary pile of ash.
This room is completely unlit, by the way, so you can't see in color.
All right. Here.
I would actually cast, I believe light is a cantrip. I would cast light.
Okay. Where do you want to put it?
I'd just grab, like, come back around this corner, grab this shit, and then cast light on it and toss it
As
right
you
here.
try to cast light on it, it does not work. It is magical.
Oh, god damn it. Fucking walks over here, gets a candle, comes back.
Okay, that's fine. The candle is not magical. So you cast
Swear to
light,
God.
and I'm just gonna put that on your token. Okay, there you go. Okie doke. So, Richard, come take a look. Richard?
What the fuck? No.
No. It's a cage.
No. Can I do an investigation roll on those symbols?
Make me a Constitution saving roll, Richard.
Okay.
Oh, delightful.
That is an 8.
Richard, you feel a sharp pain stab through your back. You smell something familiar. Something you've grappled with before. And a looming hunger towers over you.
I guess I lean back on the wall really fast, like to try to get my bearings.
You take 2 psychic damage.
Junior, you good?
Just bad memories. Let's just say that.
My friends, it seems to me that it is obvious that this Crackerjack, or what's the name? Bullshark.
You need to get better at your nickname game.
This Bullshark, she has done something very unspeakable.
Yeah.
She must pay for her crime.
You see Lily gazing at the corpse, and she's gonna make a quick roll. And you see tears running down her face as she wordlessly bends over and pukes on the floor to the right.
Okay, that's not great. Come back around.
I'm assuming I'm still kind of dealing with that. I don't notice it too much.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an insight roll. 16.
Iska, you've seen a lot of corpses in your life. Relatively speaking. Most wouldn't call you hardened to death or anything like that, but you've been trained rigorously in your particular job, and this kind of thing doesn't faze you as much as other people, but when you look and you see the face of an innocent bystander, of a child. You see your own face when you first saw a dead body.
I'm just gonna give her a hand on the shoulder, and I'm just gonna look at her and say, "Are you okay? I know this is hard, but I promise we will make this right."
You see her face set in determination. We're going to save him.
We are.
Well, let's make sure that we are saving him. And
Yeah, go ahead.
very quickly, Patrick will also check to see if the thing in the middle of the room has two
there is a door
spurs
here if
on
you
its
want
boots.
to go closer. By the way, it is
Yeah.
unlocked.
Okay. He'll push
I'll get out of the
through.
way.
Pardon me. And check to see if there are
right.
dual spurs on the soles of this thing.
Okay, doke. So
the center of
just
the room.
roll me a simple investigation check.
I wish I was smarter.
What'd you get?
Yeah.
That's a 8.
You look at this disfigured hunk of barely humanoid burnt flesh and bone, and there are no clothes. There are no boots. There's no way to identify it through the spurs.
Well, either they stripped him naked, or this thing's just not our guy.
Do you mind if I go check that out
Yeah,
real
you
quick?
can all roll your stuff. And if
Yeah,
you
I
want to
need
roll a
to-
different skill check, just justify it to me.
I'm going to investigate the corpse, and I'm going to try to identify if it is Do we know what race Eels is?
You know he's blue. Actually, you know what? Everyone who's you've all met eels.
Yeah.
Make me a knowledge skill check. It'll be history or probably history. I'd say, unless you have a different skill that you want. To
I got a 17.
14.
All
Or-
right,
no,
I guess
sorry.
it's my turn for a fucking investigation after him.
This isn't investigation. This is a knowledge skill check, Richard. So
12, my bad.
basically, you're checking your memory to see if you can figure out what eels was. So you would be rolling a history, Richard.
Okay, all right.
Mhm.
Let's see. What's my thing on history? 2. How convenient. 19.
Okay. Iska, you're not entirely sure. You've never really seen anything like that, but if you had to guess, probably aquatic. Patrick, you have no fucking clue. You have never met anything like that in your life. And Richard, you've never met one before, but you have read about it.
Okay.
Eels is a merfolk, a rare, rarely seen on land form of fish folk from the depths who vary deeply from each other. Their most distinguishing aspect is that it is theorized that they evolved from fish, unlike the Triton, who are well known for their underwater trade routes, who evolved from land-based creatures.
Well, right now we're okay. So that's eels. So I wanted to do an
Eels is a
investigation on
merfolk.
this.
You can
Eels
do an
is a
investigation to identify the race of this creature if you want to go in. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
I kind of want to like do an investigation over the whole fucking situation. The more the ritual. I would assume I know something about it, considering my background.
Yeah, you can roll an investigation on that.
All right. Do I have advantage or no?
No.
All right, fair enough. Investigation is +4.
And in this case, the help action wouldn't give you advantage.
18.
You know nothing about this ritual, but the markings on the floor in gold look eerily familiar to a particular marking that you know.
You're looking at those markings on the floor pretty intently. They mean something to you?
I think at this point, Lily's gonna just leave the room for a bit and let you guys
Yeah.
do your thing. She's
Mm-hmm.
she's not good with this.
Yeah. Yeah, they mean something to me. Yeah, they mean something to me from a long time ago, and to this day, I still don't know what the fuck they are.
Well, that answers my first question.
Richard starts unbuttoning his shirt and takes off his jacket, and then Richard turns his back, and he doesn't take the hat off, but you can see the
insignia. Okay, so you guys watch as
Yeah.
Richard slowly unbuttons his coat, and he doesn't take it all the way off, just enough so that he can show you the top of his shoulders, and you see a gold marking that looks like this.
Do I know what that is?
No.
Do I know
Hard-
what that is?
Neither of you hard know what it is, but Iska,
Yes.
you look at it. Roll me a, I think a wisdom saving throw is fair for this.
16.
You take a step back as you see it, and you just feel wrongness emanating from the entire marking. Something deep and primal and just beyond anything predator and prey.
Richard, who did this to you?
I don't know. One day when I was a kid, I had a dream where I don't want to talk about that, but all I know is when I woke up from the nightmare, my parents were gone and this godforsaken image was on my back. These godforsaken carvings were on my back. I don't know what they are. I've gone through every single possible fucking lead I could with this. I am at a dead end. It even got to the point where I lost my partner because of it. And I'm seeing this here now. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but obviously at least I fucking got a lead now. Something actually here. I don't know who this fucking shark fin fucker is, but I'm gonna kick his
Bullshark.
fucking ass.
Bullshark.
I know, but I don't think Richard cares right now.
Richard.
If I have to fucking break every one of his fins out before he starts talking, I will. I want to know what the fuck that was.
Richard. I promise, with all of my power, I will do everything that I can to make sure that Bull Shark sees justice.
Okay, I feel like we're getting on a very, death, murder sort of revenge plot, and I do want to say I'm not fully against it, but perhaps we're going full-on Bull Shark deserves to die forever before we even know that it's them who put the secret door in their own office.
I will make sure that that is the case before I take any action.
Yeah.
If it is the case, though, I promise you there will be nothing left. They have broken the sanctity of the hunt.
Siege, I think you or Richard, you put your coat and stuff back on.
Yeah. Is the guy still alive?
Do you want
or is he
to
dead?
identify the body?
Well,
forgot
is it
to
a
ask.
body or is it a person?
It's a body. It's a corpse.
I don't know if he was dead or not. Yeah, sure. I go over to the body and I examine it.
Okay.
What do I make?
So
Investigation?
roll me an investigation. I will give you advantage because you know that Eels is a merfolk.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Let's hope for the next one. That was bad. Nat 20.
Are you?
God damn, 3 in a row.
If it makes you feel any better,
I'm not giving you advantage ever again.
No. If it makes you feel any better, the one I rolled before was a nat 1.
What the fuck? So, you know what? Perfect role play for that. You look at the body and it's bad. You've seen a lot of crime in your lifetime. As a detective, as an Ashai, you've seen a lot of murder, as sad as it's to say. In a city as big as Halvera, crime is rampant, and people do horrible things for horrible reasons. And sometimes not so horrible reasons. But this is just beyond anything you've seen before. It's mutilated. You can see blunt force trauma just under the skin where the bones are, cracks and shattering. You can see slices across where skin used to be. For a moment you think there's no way that you can identify this body or the positive race of this body, but then you see the distinctive teeth of a much larger race. You're not sure. It could be anything from a minotaur to maybe even a small Goliath, but it's definitely not a merfolk. This is not your man.
Oh, good news and bad news. Bad news is this guy was practically tortured before he died. One of the most gruesome deaths I've ever seen, and that's saying a lot for me. But good news, this isn't Eels. He's not a murderer.
Hey! That's pretty good, right?
There is still hope to save him.
No, there's no saving him. He's gone.
I'm
No,
talking
he meant
about
you.
you. You think too hard with your big brain.
Sorry, I was focusing on the body. So
Come, friend. We will track down murderer. I'm
mm,
actually gonna do something real quick, and I'm gonna ask you about this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to see if I can. Is there any magical residue specifically from the person who had casted such atrocities? Like, is there something I could?
So I'm going to tell you right now, that is going to be a ridiculously high DC roll, given the fact that this room is so polluted with the energy that comes from this ritual. So you may roll, but it's going to be a very high DC.
What am I rolling specifically?
You are rolling spell sense for magical residue.
Okay.
What'd you get?
I got a 15. I don't think that's enough, but
You breathe in again, and you try to center yourself, and as you open your spell sense, again, you are just awash in a torrent, a flood of painful energy that just washes against the barricade of your psyche, the walls of your mind. It's impossible. There's no way to tell if anyone else was in this room.
it is a shame. Both of you out.
yeah.
Tell me what to do.
As
You have to
all-
get out of the way first. This is a thin doorway.
As
Thank
all
you.
I must-
three of you. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I must purify the body.
So Lily comes back in, and Iska, you see her kneel down, butt to feet, sitting, and begin a low chant of a prayer. And when she's done, about 15 or 20 seconds later, she gets up and she walks out.
I pull out my holy water.
Okay.
I proceed to proceed to pacify the area, at least of the dark energies.
You can try.
I'm going to try. It's part of my job, at least.
Yeah.
What do you
no, I
want?
get it.
You want me to roll something for it?
Yeah. Roll me dark energy pacification check. I don't know.
Arcana?
Yeah. Roll me Arcana. That seems fair. What'd you get?
I got 15.
Okay. So, from your spell sensing earlier, you can definitely tell that what remains of the dark energy mostly comes from these three circles and the corpse in the center. So as you sprinkle your holy water and whisper a prayer to whom? There are many you can whisper a prayer to. You could do it to the ending. The general aspect of death and the most people know of her as the purveyor of all souls who leave this world.
Okay. The ending. I beseech that you help this soul reach the afterlife safely and helpfully. He just bows his head politely and takes a knee.
You do feel the malevolent or lesson from the holy water, but there's no reply from your prayer, as often there isn't. And that's that.
All right. I'm going to leave the room now.
As Iska walks out, Patrick's gonna be like, "Well, I'm aware there's sort of a dour, sad overtone, but hey, we're off to save someone. Let's try and pick up the mood, eh?"
Of course, friend Patrick. I give him a pat on the shoulder. As you said, friend Patrick. Come, we shall rescue our friend.
Alrighty. Sounds like a plan.
Okie doke. And with that, I think we will take a quick time dilation. See you in about 10 seconds. Okay, welcome back. God, time dilations are really uncomfortable. But they get the job done. So,
Hey, you don't have enough soda to drink during. It makes it better.
this is fair. So do you guys want to do anything else in this room? Or do you just want to go?
Actually, I would like to go back into the room and snort someone.
No!
Okay. In that case, I'll head out the door.
Yeah, I think we're all good in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would also like to investigate this door really quickly.
Okay.
Up here. I've noted the significant downward sort of tone of my compatriots, so I'm trying to be like, oh, I'm gonna check over here.
Oh, what's in here?
That's the poop room.
Oh,
That's the
whoops,
poop
I'm
room.
blind. I
Uh,
rolled a natural one.
Well, I might as well check everywhere, so
Nothing.
I'm gonna check the bathroom.
Lily's gonna put her ear to the door as well.
Oh, what's this? Hold on.
It's a way down. It's just poop water.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. We did investigate that, didn't we?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
I do want to
so
see what's here though. Anyway,
Lily rolls a 15. Wait. Are you?
I'm just moving around to see what's there.
No.
What the
That's
hell
water.
is it?
You. What are you doing?
Oh, what? What? I don't know.
That's
That's a
poop
downward
water.
incline.
Oh, I didn't know that. My bad. My bad. I misunderstood.
Yeah.
No.
thought we were-
no.
I thought-
It's canon now.
What?
There
No.
are consequences to your actions. You're covered in poop water.
Isn't that a
Yeah.
10 feet like drop?
Yeah, give or take.
I
Okay.
didn't fucking
It's
know.
fine.
that. I
He didn't. He didn't
tell.
know. He didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
stuck.
No. It.
Oh, never mind.
You're just in a stall.
Yeah. I didn't notice the little line.
Anyway, door to wall.
Fucking siege.
I'm sorry. I'm not used to this.
What's behind the door?
Mm.
Nothing. And she opens the door. Just a
And
long
dies to a spike trap.
Do we want to look around a little more?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to gather a little bit more evidence. We
May I
have a
see?
location, but
You're so big. May I please?
yes, here.
Thank you. Okay.
After you, scrawny boy. He pats Richard on
I'm
the
still
back.
stuck between just a soft, deeper voice, or going with like the country bumpkin voice.
Go with country bumpkin. Make it different. Okay. Now be cautious. Be cautious, because we heard someone being quite yucky in a different direction.
I'll go.
So, question.
Yeah.
Are we avoiding yucky sound, or are we intent on dispatching all possible threats within this area?
Needless killing does not strike me as useful.
Same.
we do-
I'd prefer not to expend too much.
Yeah, but then again, we do have to investigate everything here in case it could give us an edge on what's his name, the shark guy.
But Billy
Are you even sure it's a? Are you even sure it's a dude?
It's his
I
gut.
mean,
It's his gut.
It's just my gut. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
His,
Trust your
his,
gut,
his
I
gut is
guess.
telling him that that women never hate that much. It's always men in wars.
Yep.
What's it called?
Sexism?
You're not. Yeah, that too. I was about to make a joke. It's like, why do I have this on me? Why am I glowing? Okay, never
No,
mind.
that's the light.
I thought it came
It's an
with
overhead
Nah,
fixture.
I thought it fucking followed me.
Are you a cat?
No, I misunderstood. I thought I fucking saw it following me. My bad.
Lily was gonna speak up though, and
Go ahead.
say, while I agree that needless killing is horrible, these people probably will end up joining the siege at some point if we don't do something.
Oh no, 7 more people.
Yeah, well, those 7 people might have 7 friends. So
Well,
suddenly 7.
what we could do,
I think it's worth investigating at the very least.
is we could at least get a sense of direction. Maybe they'll know where the headquarters is.
And by the way, yes, everything you see here is everything you see. And I don't feel the need to describe it. You see stairs, and you know.
Yeah.
I think then in that case, Patrick's gonna go a bit closer to the ground and try and go against a wall to stealth along down this hallway.
Okay.
I don't wanna split up, so we're all going together.
Stand a few feet behind me.
Everyone rolls stealth.
Is this a group check, or are we all just rolling
No,
stealth?
it's not a group check. I think we're generally going to leave those for what you call it, because with stealth it doesn't make sense to necessarily have a group check, because not only will
Okie
it slow down that situation, but
Okie
also
dokie.
if someone does fuck up it's very hard to fix it with stealth. So
What did everyone get?
I got
19.
a 17.
11.
I got a 20, baby. Not
Okay.
natural, but
okay,
Okay.
Well,
okay.
board is
I
still
will
live. You can move
follow-
your characters.
yeah. I will follow you. I will follow your lead, Patrick.
He swooshes up to this door and listens up to it.
Roll your perception.
I'm not gonna use this dice for perception because it's been rolling like garbage.
Can I help? Can I give
yeah.
the help
Oh, yeah.
action?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. What are you doing to help?
I'm going to smell.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So you have advantage now, Patrick.
Alrighty. That's a, if I'm not mistaken, an 18.
Okay, perfect. Iska, you
Yeah.
smell that roasting meat again. You smell food. And
There is
yeah,
someone probably behind here.
and Patrick, you hear the sound of cutlery and dishes and roasting meat. It's very clearly the sound of a kitchen.
Like, to the extent that I can definitely hear it being clunked against each other as if someone's, like, doing dishes or whatever? Or just the fact that someone's probably eating in it?
It's definitely cooking. Definitely
Okay.
cooking.
I would argue that we avoid it, but if you're particularly peckish, I'm not one to stop anyone. Just go before me.
Can we look through the keyhole?
There's people behind it, and the sound of crockery.
Well, I might as well
Lily
get
smells
a
the
little
sound
look.
of
Smells
meat.
the sound?
Lily smells the scent
Smells
meat
like a band.
and cooking, and she's like,
Smells like Teen Spirit.
and Lily says, "Let me go first." And so
After
she
you.
opens the door,
Mhm.
and she walks in. You see one big dude that looks like he's just straight up made out of rock. And then this massive pile of vines that at first just looks like a plant. And then you see it as it moves, it's taking on a vaguely humanoid shape.
And for a gang, this place has some pretty diverse hiring techniques.
The square-headed dude pipes up, yes, yes. New here? You want to play?
I said that to Richard. I'm not making myself known whatsoever.
Yeah, we're all
He can see you guys through the door. Well, except for you, Patrick. But he can see you guys through the door. He's looking at you three.
Yes, actually. It has been a long while since I have eaten.
What are you guys making?
We got roast meat. We got roast corn. We got baked pies, and that's about it.
I will
Roast
take one of
pies.
Roast pies, yes. We cooked them
What
over.
what kind of seasonings you put on there? Out of curiosity.
Yes.
You look gift horse in mouth. Eat your food. It is good for you.
Okay.
It is gang policy to just simply eat and shut up. That is true. But we're not going to report you for it.
See, you're not very good gangster. I smack him lightly atop
Roll a
the head.
deception check. Don't think you can just fucking get away with that.
Yeah, no, that
That was
terrible.
funny. Fuck you.
Yeah, it was funny, but roll a
What'd
deception
you
check.
get?
I got a 14.
Okay.
Choose my friend here. He's a little slow to social norms.
You see him look at you, Iska, and roll again because help action from Richard.
Oh, do I have to roll?
No, he's rolling. Iska is.
Okay.
16?
And he looks at you both, and he goes, "You're not gang members, are you?"
Gabagool. I don't fucking know.
So what did you want? What did you order?
Meat.
Okay. And you see him just, without skipping a beat, plating up a big ass thing, or a big ass, just like mutton chop on a plate. You want any corn with that? Some pie? There's blueberry.
Nah, just the meat will do.
Okay, here you go.
Thank
Hands you the meat, and you funny guy,
Yes.
gangster. He makes a motion with his hands. What do you want?
I want one of everything.
Oh, big roller. Okay, and he grabs a piece of meat.
You're not okay. I'm just curious. You don't seem to be that mad that a couple of random strangers are asking for food.
Dude, I'm a chef. That is way above my pay grade.
I like you.
Fair enough.
I make sure that you'll make out of this alive.
You see in the background the pile of vines consistently moving different pieces of food in and out of ovens, off of fires, and just placing them down on the table to the left, and putting the dirty dishes to the side, and just doing this all at once while he's seasoning the meat and doing various other things and then serving you. And he hands you a big-ass plate of one big mutton chop, a whole-ass pie, and a cob of corn.
This is delicious. I thank you.
You haven't even tried it yet. What the fuck you mean it's delicious? Come on now.
All food is delicious. But I will try this food
That
now.
is wrong. Lily, at the same time, Lily looks at you and she says, that is wrong.
Yeah.
In perfect cadence.
How dare you? I am to eat all food given to me, no exception.
So someone put a turd in between two slices of bread and gave it to you. You eat it?
That is not food. That is horrible plague. How dare you?
In some
You are not good gangster. He smacks you across the back of the
All
head.
right, you
hit
out
me
of my
one more
kitchen.
time,
No,
I'm going-
both of you out of my kitchen now. You do not fight in my kitchen.
He walks out
Thanks
of
a lot.
the kitchen.
As you walk out, you see written on in the air, you three are idiots. I'm waiting outside.
All right.
Okay,
I'm gonna
Iska,
eat that food then.
Iska, I need to talk to you. You can't just randomly hit people in the back of the head.
Especially in someone else's fucking kitchen.
Exactly. Look what just happened.
I did not hit you very hard, but I understand.
Yeah, it's not about the actual damage you do, it's more about the message you send.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, you two.
Yeah.
Hey, hi.
Hey, what's up?
You're a senior here. What the fuck are you doing?
Eating?
I am about to eat food.
Incorrect. What you are doing at current
Hey, do you got
moment-
another guy out there? Does he want some food?
This is specifically being quiet enough to not be heard by them.
Oh, okay. Well, you were being pretty loud, so I was just, that's fine.
What you are doing is you are going into the face of someone who works for the people we're trying to avoid being seen by, and you are getting a meal.
They don't seem to. He's just a chef. He doesn't really get paid.
Oh,
Okay.
he won't care. I'm sure he won't care after he's being tortured like the several other people we have found being tortured within this place.
So, I was thinking maybe we could possibly arrest him and take him with us back to base or something. That one I say quietly.
Lily comes out with two heaping plates of meat and pies. Oh, hey, Patrick, you want some?
Hey, Lele. I'll fucking murder you. I'll do it. And you won't even remember, because you're gonna be dead.
Patrick, do you want some?
Yeah, that's typically how murder
Would you like
works.
some of this pie, Patrick?
I don't want some.
It's blueberry.
Patrick, I insist you have some pie.
I mean, yes. Sure.
Here you go.
As a flash of light comes out from under his hat and pulses through his eyes.
She hands you the pie. That guy was fantastic. Had so many good tips on cooking. Real good guy. I'd love to work with him sometime.
We're going this way. Understood?
Okay, quick
Okay.
question before anything.
Anything you say, boss.
What are we gonna do with all these people? Because obviously they're not being aggressive, so we can't just fucking kill them.
Honestly, you've already blown your cover. As long as we're not being followed.
Oh, don't worry about it. I told them to go to the guild and get some jobs in the kitchen. God knows Platoon could use the help, and they're
He is
amicable
a
to
very
the
hard
idea.
worker.
What are we gonna do with those 2 guys we have knocked out on the first floor? I mean, outside over there.
I'm of a mind to kill them. Quite honestly, if it means that you'll stop making friends like you're in preschool.
I mean, I don't know. Wait, what's down here?
More people for you to befriend, I'd assume.
It is main room.
Let me look. Oh, we were here before. Never mind.
You
It
know
is
what?
main
Here,
room.
allow me. I'll go first next so that I can show my cordial side.
He opens the door.
The
Anyone
moment you
around?
open the moment you open the
Anyone
door.
want to be friends?
Pause. God fucking damn it, you son of a bitch. So
Maybe. Someone's never
okay,
been to Disney World.
okay. So the moment you open the door, you are just pounded by a wall of acrid, sour smell. Something.
Dead
Gross.
bodies or
No. You can roll a knowledge check if you want to identify the smell.
sure. Where's my knowledge?
All of you can. It's fine.
Okay.
A, B, C, D,
Like,
E.
is history
If it's
Arcana?
a smell, do I get advantage to that?
Where's my knowledge?
It would be Arcana.
Arcana? Oh, it's Arcana.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to tell you what skill.
I got
16.
Yeah, same here, 16.
Okay.
9.
Richard, you know this smell because you've smelled it many times before in the mean streets of Halvera. This is skunk weed. It's a drug that they smoke.
What kind of weed is
It's
it?
basically
Like,
just fantasy weed that makes you
Oh.
super, super lethargic. Iska is skunk weed. It's a drug.
It's like what that goblin smoked on that boat ride down to.
Exactly.
Oh, the one that conned you out of your money.
Yeah.
We don't talk about him.
You brought him up.
You're the one who said it.
I brought him up. You did not. Shut up.
Why are you going Italian?
No, I'm not trying to. I promise.
Okay.
Some
Board is live
lady
again.
touched
You all know what the smell is. Well, Patrick doesn't.
I am going.
God.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, it's a skunk weed.
I'm going to eat dinner.
All right, have fun.
Okay.
Listens behind this. Is this the kitchen?
That's the kitchen.
Ah, damn it, we've already been here.
Fucking.
This place is convoluted as shit. You okay? You sound like a Grinch having a seizure.
Oh, sorry.
I'm okay.
He turns around and looks at you three.
Mm-hmm.
We are consummate professionals. At least I was under the impression we were. And I will be quite honest, I had higher expectations for the gang who is going to, I don't know, get quote unquote revenge on some dark wizard or whatever. And then the moment you find a piece of apple pie, you're like, "Oh,
Very
goddamn,
fine. You should know
revenge
you
sounds
ate it."
lame. I'm gonna get some of that."
Patrick, Patrick, it's blueberry.
Yeah, it's blueberry.
Just saying.
Also,
I don't care.
Patrick,
Patrick,
you seem to forget. You seem to forget.
Please.
You
please tell
yourself
me,
said
please
that
tell me.
it was very, very, very down on the mood.
do you want me
Right now, it is a bit more lively. What is wrong with that?
He does have a
yeah,
point.
you were
I'm
kinda-
gonna be real.
Yeah, you
He's
were
got
Make
his
it feel
hands
nice.
in the air, like above his chest, like he's trying to calm down.
Oh, he's got
and
his like
he's
feathers
just
riled up.
holding his breath. And he goes,
You know what? Then I guess we'll just die.
and he opens the door.
The moment the door is opened, that smell intensifies tenfold. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw for secondhand smoke.
Constitution, where is it? Okay.
DC is 10.
Oh, 19.
14.
Okay, Patrick.
1 second.
Oh,
let me get the
please
saving throw.
please don't survive.
Let's
I
say
want-
16.
Damn it! I wanted to see Patrick high.
Fuck off.
That would have been so funny. It's like he's just so angry. It's like
Board is live again.
And you just
On the other
Hello?
end of the room, over here, you see a thick green cloud of smoke obscuring everything.
Yoo-hoo. Any people ready to kill us? I'm ready to die.
I come and
You hear a sound. Dude, funny.
I bring good food. Would you like some?
I've got some food here. Lily says.
Wait, is
Oh my fucking god.
Yes, she rolled an 8.
oh no.
Oh no.
Okay,
Lily?
this is the part where I put the plate on the floor and take care of friend.
Oh no.
Patrick will put his hat in front of his face like a gas mask into the.
No, I
subspace in
wouldn't.
there.
Patrick, no, Patrick can't do that. His hat needs.
Oh,
to
can I not?
No. Oh wait, no. Oh, sorry. I don't know why. Again, I mix us up. I'm like, I don't know why you're trying to like say for me, but no, I can't do that.
No, you're good.
I guess. Let me look at my inventory. Let me see what I have. I think.
Iska is gonna stay behind and help take care of Lily.
Y'all want some food? It's tasty.
Lily, you need to take a moment to sit down. Let
Can I
us
see anything in here?
That thing you see there, that is the trunk of a tree.
Okay.
Above is roots that are splaying through the cave.
I just kind of, for me, what's it called? I just kind of lift my shirt over my face so that way I have something to like. It's not
Okay.
gonna do a lot, but it's gonna do something.
Okay, cool. You go in. Roll me a check, please.
Another one? Oh shit.
Yeah, if you go into the cloud, you're gonna roll another one.
I'll stay outside because I don't have like an actual thing to like protect myself.
Me or him as
No,
well?
you don't have to. You're literally just breathing through your hat.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
So, Patrick, are you going in?
I would go in. I'd see. I think there's a door, or what is this? And he tries to feel in the gross smog.
You feel near you. Some roots above you, and as you are you stumbling forward while you feel?
Less stumbling, more like tepidly walking.
Ahead of you is just empty space and roots. You can move through it, and then your hand lands on fur, and you hear a, "Hey, dude, that tickles! Stop! Oh my god! Hey, Harry, look at this guy! He's green! Dude, no way! Dude, you're green!"
Patrick failed to realize
Can
that
we
these
leave
guys are
now?
fast. Yes.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get a lot out of these guys. unless
Oh,
you
let
wanna
us
try.
kill everybody. Oh, that's you. That's you right now.
Yeah, you want to kill a couple stoners? Jeez, you're
I'll
talking.
kill you.
Reminds me of old Helvera days.
Allow me to explain what else you see in the room. To the west, you see orange canisters of chemicals with like a hazmat symbol on them. And some of you can see past the canisters. You see some crates of like jars here, and then just crates and other storage.
I would like to investigate for any possible helpful things that we could find.
Sure. Roll me an investigation.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look
Okay.
at the chems.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
The
too.
chems are up here. These
Oh,
barrels.
I
are the
was talking
chems.
about the orange ones here, but
I want to look at the barrels. I want to see what's in these.
The barrels are orange.
Okay, Richard. The barrels are up here. Yes.
I was more talking about these bottom ones, for sure.
Oh, okay.
You know, these big fucking things. That's
Yeah,
what I'm looking
those
for.
barrels. Roll investigation. Everyone, roll investigation for what you're doing, and we'll go through you one at a time. How's that?
yeah.
All right. Investigation.
I will also be dragging Lily across with me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dude, I've got food. Come
Yeah,
on
food,
now.
Good for
Yeah.
you.
Go ahead, eat your food.
Okay, she sits
I got-
down against one of the barrels and just starts chowing.
I got an 11 for looting.
Oh, have you guys been actively eating, by the way, Recent Siege?
I have.
Yes.
Have you finished your meals?
By now, yeah.
Okay, both of you heal 2d4.
2d4.
Yes.
What's that mean?
Roll 2d4 and heal that much HP.
D4.
2 4-sided die.
Oh,
Yes,
you mean the
D4.
pyramid?
Yes, the
Yes.
pyramid.
3. and a 1. That's a 4.
Okay, heal 4 damage. Iska, you do the same.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Oh shit, I was on an 18, so that means now I'm at a 22.
Okay, so one at a time. We'll start with Patrick. What are you investigating and roll?
I'm investigating the general crates to see if there's anything that I feel like would be particularly helpful in the endeavor
Okay,
of our mission.
these crates have rations. Just
Okay.
lots of different flavors and types of rations. You've got flavored hardtacks, flavored jerkies, flavored chicken meat, flavored turkeys, flavored. Did you read that right?
You could
Gorilla
have
meat.
stopped. You could have stopped at hardtack. He doesn't care. He's just shoveling some into a bag. No, what the fuck am I doing? He's shoveling it into a hat and then moving on.
Okay. Next up, Iska. Sorry, there's some
Yes.
phlegm in my throat.
16.
What are you-
I'm looking over these orange ones right here.
Those are various jars of preserves, pickled eggs, pickled onions, just preserved food in like glass jars.
Does anyone want to pickle anything?
No, I'm good.
Not particularly.
Dude, I love some pickled eggs right now. That sounds delightful.
I toss her in a jar.
Not
actually toss it. I
no,
grab
it's
one and I
too
walk
late.
it.
She's rolling to catch.
God damn it.
She rolls a 12, so I think that passes. Yeah, I think that's fair enough. She
Just
fumbles
barely.
it and just barely catches it, and she's like, and opens it and just starts eating pickled eggs. Richard, what are you investigating?
I'm investigating these big barrels that I'm looking at right here.
Okay, roll me an
Unfortunately, I
investigation.
already did. I got a fucking 6.
Yeah, Richard, these big barrels are emblazoned on the side with massive labels: rum, beer, whiskey.
Wait, I do want to take a. Does anybody have a cup? I kind of want to taste it. I do appreciate a good whiskey. Wait, is it rum, whiskey, all that shit?
Lily pours out her jar on the floor and hands it to you.
Nah, thanks, Lily. I appreciate it.
I do not approve of this.
She's looking at you expectantly.
Liquor is for after mission.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna take a little taste. You know what? I don't want to use pickled egg jar for my whiskey.
But you're going to disappoint the lady. You have to take the drink.
Okay, well, do I have
Yeah,
do I have any
drink.
water on me? Do I have any water on me? Nebby? Because I have rations.
All the water is being carried by Patrick in his hat.
All right,
And he is
Patrick-
very much wanting you to do this right now.
Patrick, can I please have some water?
Oh, now you want my help.
I
Okay, sure.
I never said I didn't.
All right.
Um,
No, please. Here, allow me to give you some water.
Please don't.
And he dumps out a goblin on the floor. That's the wrong one. Let me try another. He dumps another goblin on the floor.
Patrick, we're doing this.
Wait, no,
one more time.
No. He can only dump one. The other two are gone.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other two are gone.
Dumps a goblin out. He goes, that's weird. Anyway, and he dumps a full gallon of loose water onto the floor. Drink up, buddy.
I am not surprised anymore.
Okay, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use the fucking jug, whatever fucking Lily gave me.
I'm
and
going to spend
Yep.
a regnomancy point.
What?
Fuck. Okay, go ahead.
So, I'm going to spend it, and specifically, you're going to drink from this pickled jar from the top, from like one of these liquors. You are not getting out of the pickle taste, man.
No.
Wait, he can force action.
Iska. No, you cannot
Yeah.
force actions with regnomancy. You can make this. You can change the scene. You can force something to happen. That
You know
would.
what? Okay.
Yeah. You can't force a player's action.
You know what? Never mind then. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
fine. Well, yeah, you guys are learning the regnomancy system, and that's completely fine.
Okay. I grab like I fucking grab one of the fucking rum. What do they have? They have gin, rum, all that stuff.
They have rum, beer, whiskey.
All right. I'm going to put in the beer. I'm gonna put a beer into the fucking pickled thing,
Okay, allow me to roll.
and then what's up?
Okay. You put the beer in, and it fizzes pleasantly.
Okay. I walk up to Patrick and I say, "Cheers," and then I throw the thing in his face.
He takes it to the face and says, "Ah, very well." He will scoop the goblin back up with his hat, and he will keep walking.
I was. Oh no! I don't know.
That wasn't very nice of you, mister.
I literally asked for.
You know he doesn't have a change of clothes, right?
And Lily scoops up a little bit of the beer, and she's like, "That was a sour beer. Why'd you throw it in his face? That's a perfectly good beer, you know."
It's not that. It's that you use pickled eggs. You gave me a pickled egg jar to put it in. All right. I feel bad for the bird brain. Hold on. All right. Patrick, I'm sorry. Here, I gotta change of clothes here. If you
Oh,
want.
no. Please. No. I'll remember it.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Let us be off. Nothing
Pardon
else
me?
to see here.
Hey, Richard, could you follow me over here for a second? Just very quickly.
I don't know if I. Oh
Just
no,
please. Come on.
I'm good.
Hey, come on. No,
I'm
come on
good.
over here. Come on, please.
I know what you're doing. I know what you're planning. Look. I'm sorry, but that is not worth that.
No, come on, please.
You
come on.
know that is way
Come over
worse
here.
than what I
Richard?
did. What?
Lily rolls to grab you. Strength contest.
No.
I am sorry, bro, but you had this coming.
This is a little much. Okay, can I have like some kind of saving throw?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
roll
rolling
strength.
to.
It's contest.
So-
You roll strength.
You roll strength. It's specifically Lily's athletics versus Richard's acrobatics or athletics.
That's
All
true.
right.
Yeah.
What'd I get? This game hates me.
What'd you get?
A 5.
She got an 18.
Of
She
course you
picks
did.
you up like you're a little child, walks you over to Patrick. Here you go, mister.
Thank you very much. Could
Are
you,
you
just
kidding
place
me?
him right here?
Very well,
No.
mister.
He's
Oh,
just not
beautiful.
gonna
Okay.
watch. He just knows.
And he will stand right here in front of you, in front of the chasm, and he will say, "Now understand, I am quite truthfully, quite grumpy, quite mean. Remember, when you look back on your life, specifically what I have not done, through restraint." And he walks out the door again.
Oh shit!
That was good. I'll admit that.
That was really fucking good.
Yeah.
Now, come on. Are we adventurers or are we lollygaggers? Let's get to the fucking door.
Fucking traitor, Lily.
Let's climb up the stairs.
The nice mister wanted you over there, so I do what I do.
And
You really got to get off this skunk weed.
So, you guys go through these stairs, and they curve back upwards, and you start to hear the sound of a waterfall. And as you reach the top, you come up and activate. And you are behind this waterfall. And you can see just barely through it the pond with your dark vision.
So wait, do you not want that change of clothes?
We're about to get wet anyway.
He stands under the stream for a tiny second, just to
Yeah,
get the
no,
beer
that's
off.
fine.
Okay, can I use... Okay, now I'm going to use this to fucking wash out the fucking jar. I'll save it for later.
Wait, can you jump 15 feet?
He can fly.
I can fly.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. You can just fly out. That's fine. The other three have a harder time. There's no clear way across this except flight, as far as you can tell. There's some
no way to
pillars
climb
and some
down?
rocks. You're underneath a waterfall.
This is going to go very bad for all of us.
I've never
Yeah.
DM'd for a character who flies. Sorry.
That's fine. He sits down over here and waits for them.
Oh wait,
I guess the only thing we can do is swim.
Uh, I'm thinking maybe I could use my fucking alter self thing, but I don't know. I think that I only have
Turn
one.
into fish. Get all the way across water. Turn back into Richard.
mean-
You'll be fine.
Well, like I was thinking more like I fucking make myself a pair of wings, but
Lily sits down and lays her head against the wall, and you hear a click. And for a moment, your hearts beat horribly as you think, oh God, what was that? And a bridge comes into view.
Well then,
how'd you know that?
ladies first.
She didn't. She sat down because she was taking a rest,
Oh, my
and
bad.
it was literally just luck. I rolled a luck check for her, and she rolled a 19. So
yeah, I'll move.
Iska just kind of helps pick up Lele, and is like, "Come, we shall cross the bridge."
are you sure you want to try that?
help pick her up? Probably not.
Roll strength.
I got the 6.
So how are you trying to pick her up?
He just puts his one arm, he puts his 2 hands underneath her like what is it? Armpits, and he tries to like lift.
Your left arm doesn't even reach to her other armpit.
Okay.
And as you try to pick her up, you just can't get a good hold, and she's just like, "Are we leaving, Mr. Iska?"
Yes, we are crossing bridge.
Okay. And she begins to cross.
I am not
Hold her
very
under the
strong.
water. Maybe it'll sober her up.
It is true. Here,
As funny as that would be, no, I cannot do that too far.
No, the water
no,
has
I-
also split in the middle.
here, I'll fucking I'll grab the jar that I have and fill it with water. Well, I already washed it out, so I just fill it with water, and I'm gonna give it to her. There you go.
Ooh, a gift from you, Mr. Richard? To be blunt, I thought you were just kind of mean, but this is nice, thank you. She takes it
No
and pockets
problem.
it.
What? You
Just-
know, okay.
Just leave her be. Leave her be, Richard.
Yeah,
You do
no,
not know what is happening.
I get the idea. Trust me, I fucking hung around a few skunk heads back in my day.
Well then, friends.
Pause.
What's this?
Siege.
Yes.
Siege, as you walk towards the mushrooms, they explode into spores.
Oh shit!
You're now just covered in glowing spores, and the mushrooms are gone.
Well, do we have... What's that paper that was on the quote-unquote boss's desk? Was that instructions from here towards...
It's from
Waltershaw? Or-
It said 200, or no, I think it was supposed to be 100. 100 miles northeast Waltershaw.
Would we know to some degree if that's like...
You do have a map of Conway, so when we
Yeah.
go
I'm
back
gonna
to the
pull that
map,
out
we
real
can
quick.
we can yeah. So are you guys leaving the area?
Yes.
I think we are, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's
So,
it. We already explored everything.
Yeah,
So.
I'll activate the map. No, I was right. 200 miles. If you were to guess, it's about right here. So I'll put a
Oh,
okay.
marker. Yeah,
Wait, how did it taste?
And we are where?
you are right here.
Let's go.
You are currently 130 miles away. So about a 2-day travel hike.
Right. Patrick, I'm not trying to like. I'm not trying to like make fun of you. This isn't sarcasm. I'm actually asking, how did it taste?
Oh, the beer?
Yeah.
It was a sour beer, so the vinegar didn't change much.
I prefer wine.
Yeah, you seem like the type of guy.
Well
that
then,
would.
You calling me a
if-
whiner? You will...
He is not calling you for dinner.
Okay. So you guys gonna make camp and then long rest? Because if you keep walking now, then you're gonna start taking Constitution
Yeah.
saving rolls for exhaustion.
Let's take a
Or exhausted. Sorry, it's not exhaustion anymore for us.
We will, set up a camp.
I will
Okey-doke.
take less to watch.
I'll roll for encounter quick. No, just in general. I'm rolling for encounter for the whole campsite.
okay.
Okie doke. So, do you guys have anything in specific you want to do during camp, or do you just want to glaze over it and take your long rest?
I'm going to do my usual thing.
Okay.
Okie doke. we are going
Adventure
to
time.
Yes, adventure time. It is now time for travel. So, group roll. For the community and the Regnomancers in the chat or in the comments, I'm going to explain this specifically so we don't get like, what the fuck are you doing? Okay. This sounds complicated, but it's not as complicated as it sounds. But essentially, group actions. When a group of players wish to take an action as a group, they may appoint a leader. The leader must have proficiency in the skill that is used for this action. In that case, the leader gains advantage on the roll. Everybody will roll their skill check, and the average of those rolls is the final result. If any player rolls a natural 20, it will automatically negate the lowest roll of the group. That's all you gotta know.
Okay.
Yep.
And we need survival for this?
Yes, you're all going to be rolling survival. And then
I guess I'm the leader for this.
Yes. And then post your result in the chat for me, and I'll just quickly calculate it. No big deal. Okay, decent. You guys get a 14.
Hell yeah.
Altogether, you guys get a 14. So you manage 1 space today.
Cool.
So you may move you may move it 1 space. Yep. And with that, we move on to chapter 2. It is currently 1 day later. Again, nighttime. Okie doke. As you guys are walking through the forest, you begin to notice the trees are fading. As you keep going northeast, thinner and thinner the trees become, and the underbrush begins to open up until eventually you reach a clear area of maybe 5 or 6 miles where all of the trees and all of the underbrush have withered. And there is nothing alive here on the ground.
Can I spell sense?
You may.
Modified 22.
God fucking damn it. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's coming from directly ahead of the direction that you're heading, and you see small buildings or tents maybe, just off in the distance underneath the moonlight.
And they're the ones that are giving off that.
Yes.
Is it almost? It's the same as the dungeon, isn't it?
No. This one feels similar but different. Like absorption. Like just pure hunger.
My friends, it seems that tonight we will hunt. He has his bow drawn.
What exactly are we hunting?
We are hunting those who defile the forest. This is not natural. It is dark, hungry magic.
Very well.
All right.
I will not ask you to follow me if you do not want, but I believe they are going to be specifically part of what we're looking for. Eels.
As long as we're finding my young idiot, then I suppose that I must be of assistance to some degree.
Ah, you really care about him, huh?
I've slept on it. I don't have the energy for you.
All right.
Okay,
All right,
so
let's go.
you guys are gonna start making your way there.
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
so as you make your way there, in the dead of night, you begin to see a light, and you come up on the edge of a camp, and you are just outside with the dry, withering grass underneath you. To the east, you see the form of a small house, or maybe just like a poorly put together home-ish thing made of wood, a dead tree, and to the north you just see 2 horses sleeping. I don't know how. Do horses lay down when they sleep, or are they like cows? Because I know cows.
I think they have to stand, yeah.
Yeah. You see them.
I
Just,
think they can do both.
You see them just standing there, stock still, slowly breathing. And yeah, you're at the edge of this camp as the moonlight begins to fade, and here we are. What do you do?
I'm gonna roll for stealth.
Okay, yes,
I will
you can do
roll
that.
as well.
Lily,
Same
before you
roll.
do, is going to look at both Richard and then Patrick and then Richard. Which one of you is squishy here?
What? I would assume Patrick.
Patrick looks Richard up and down and goes, "You could take a tumble. I'm, to be quite honest with you, made of little else than twigs."
All right, here. She hands you a piece of jerky, but this jerky isn't like the jerky she gave you earlier. You can feel the tingle of magic within it, and you see her chomping down on her piece.
Okay. He'll take a bite as well.
And as you bite it, you feel the magic infuse in you, and for the next hour, you can transpose with Lily at will, as long as you're both willing. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone who wants to move forward, go ahead and
Oh, do I have to roll my stealth?
roll stealth.
Yes. I got a 14.
Okay, what's my stealth?
Lily is going
God
to.
damn it. Okay.
Oh shit! I got a 16.
You got a 1.
Ooh.
What?
You're gonna make a ruckus.
If anywhere to do so, though, on the edge where they can barely
That's
hear
true.
us.
There is a like you fuck up, and from that far away, it's not necessarily bad. But give me a sec. Patrick, describe to me how you fuck up, or the world fucks you over, please.
So specifically, as he's like getting ready to, like go into the actual camp, he looks at Richard and Lily and Iska and just
my bad.
deeply. And I don't think he like honestly
Meant to do
remembers
it?
that he has to be quiet.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so where exactly on the map when this happens is he? I'll give you control over that.
He walks here, looks at them, and it just sighs as hard as he can.
So, from that point, the horses, they look up, look over, and they see you, and then they sniff, and they immediately whinny and attempt to bolt. They're not tied down, so they simply run.
Which direction?
West. They're going off the map, so they're gone.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Now I need to roll how loud they were. Fucking lucky you. It was high, quiet, low, fucking loud. They rolled a 20. So they they see an owl, they bolt. Because I think they, like, to some degree, a large owl, even to some larger hoofed mammals, is fucking horrifying because they are legitimately just predators of the night. So I think their instincts kicked in when they smelled you and they were like, nope, I'm out.
That went well.
Yeah.
For a one, that could have been much worse.
Yeah.
Let
Yes.
us try to be a little more quiet, please.
May I re-attempt my...
Stealth roll?
stealth.
Absolutely. By the way, I forgot to tell you this. Lily intends to stay around this area. And if you get into a hitch, Patrick, transpose. That's what she was telling you.
Gotcha. That's an 18 for my second one.
Good.
How high up is this wall?
It's like, I want to say 5 feet, maybe? It's not too high. Just high enough to be like to sit behind and shoot bolts and stuff.
You think I can climb over this without causing any ruckus? Because I don't want to open the gate.
You can make an acrobatics check. DC.
Ooh,
8.
I'm good with that.
It's only
This is
5
an
feet.
actual. Oh wait, is the door locked?
It does have a chain around it with
16.
with little thing on it. 16. Yeah, you just bound over it.
Oh, I guess.
Patrick will point to this cart and say, maybe you can climb on it and jump over.
I don't know what's over there. That's a little.
That's a fair point.
Well, that's the thing. It's like at least with this, I could see because there's a little gate right here. But there's
You
no
can
one
peek over
here.
the wall to see if you want.
All right.
Yes,
I'll
I
go,
will with my flight.
Is Lele going to climb over the wall as well?
Yeah, you just fly over and tell me what you see on the other side, alright?
She is going to attempt to open the gate.
I'm going to give her the help action.
Okay. How are you going to do that? She's trying to break the chain on it silently. With the handle of her pan.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna lend her the hook, cause it can't bend.
Oh.
Oh,
See?
That's nice.
Creative use. So, the chat commenters, for context, before this all happened, all three of our beautiful, beautiful players here worked together on a puzzle. Just a little community thing back in the guild, and they didn't. And so they each got a very minor magic item, and Iska chose a hook that cannot be bent. So she takes the hook, and that will give her advantage. Thank you, Iska. That was very creative. I like it. 18 plus 2.
Ooh.
Next roll. Okay, so she gets an unnatural 20, and so you hear as she twists and twists, and you catch your breath as you hear the creaking of metal, and then a snap, and you both freeze for a moment. It doesn't seem that anybody has heard, and she slowly takes the chain off and opens the gate and walks in with you.
I take the hook back.
I'm-
I sling it around.
I'm gonna stay here, and if he gets in trouble, I'll get teleported into the fray of things. Okay?
He just turns to her and he gives her a look and he says, I am warning you right now. You may or may not see something you're not too prepared for. Promise me to stay calm.
Okay.
Good. He gives her like a
She
a
just gives
pat
you
on
like
the
this
shoulder.
quizzical, like, what the fuck?
He gives her a pat on the
Okay.
shoulder and he proceeds to walk towards
She's
these
gonna,
two.
yeah, she's gonna stay behind this tree
Oh, wait.
and act as basically a teleport for Patrick.
Oh, you guys.
He's gonna do
compare-
the same thing for the both of you. If you're not gonna hop over the thing, he's gonna give you the hook.
I mean, we can just go around the way that you did, yeah. Before you walk up, in a similar fashion, Patrick will turn to Richard and say, Hey, we might see some fucked up things. I hope that you know, no matter what happens, I will always think your reaction is funny. And you'll walk around and
I
up.
mean, I'm a detective. I've literally seen some of the worst shit Helvera has to offer. I'm gonna be real. I'm not really expecting a lot.
So, here you see a tent, a small red tent.
Ray, as Shannon
Yes. And you see over here a fire. And
do we see the death pillar?
you do.
Okay. In the silence, Patrick will say, "Hey, so just a heads up. About I want to say, takes out a little hand, about 50 feet north, sort of east. There is a giant pillar of death magic with a skull on it.
I see.
That's a new one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
very
go
well.
around the left perimeter, shall we?
Let us.
You don't know it's death magic, by the way. You're assuming. You could make a spell sense.
I
if you
am
wanted.
assuming.
Okay, I'm just
I
making
don't care.
sure. That's fine.
I'm just aware
Do you
it is.
mind if
It looks
mind if-
scary.
Do you mind if I make a spell sense?
You cannot see it from here. You would have to get
Oh,
closer.
okay. Yeah, I will have to slowly get there then. So you said this is a tent?
Yes, that's a tent. As
I would
you
like to. Yes, sir.
go ahead.
I was going to see if I could peek around here somewhat quietly, and
roll me a
see if
stealth.
there was anything. I had rolled an 18 before, but I don't know if that carried over.
I think for this kind of action, it's fair.
Okay, well that's a 10. That's not terrible.
Okie doke. So as you peek over, we're just gonna move you over so you can see.
Mm-hmm.
So
I do
you
this.
peek and you see a small goblin eating some jerky, sitting in front of a fire and just staring off into space. Legitimately,
Okay.
like just staring off in this direction.
He will come back and make a 1 motion with his hand.
Okay.
Okay.
And then shrugs.
Shrugs. Okay.
I'm gonna go around the left side here against the wall.
Okie doke. It's pretty tight, so roll me another stealth check, please.
Very well.
What'd you
All
get?
of us?
15. No, it's
Okay.
just me.
All right.
Yeah, you can pass through that.
I am behind him.
Oh,
He
wow.
can't see me, can he?
1 second. There you go. Okay. You are behind him. He has not seemed to notice you.
Okay. Rather than having... I'm gonna take one of my arrows. I'm gonna hold the point in my right hand. I'm going to slowly walk up to him
Okay.
and put him into a hostage situation and give him a...
Okay, roll me another stealth check.
Okay.
I would also, if possible, like to hold an action for, in the event that he seems to make a sound, I would like to cast Friends.
Okay. That's completely fine.
19.
Thank you. Okay. So, you may move your token right here.
It
And,
is not letting me because it says there's a wall.
Oh,
So,
it's
am
fine.
I
You
able to,
squeeze
like-
through it. It's fine.
He's the
Okay.
only. The goblin's the only thing there that we see, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Then I guess I can come over.
Okay. Well, I'm
So,
taking
roll
this
me-
little...
You're grappling him.
Yes.
So he's gonna roll strength against you at disadvantage because
Okay.
he doesn't see it coming. Sound fair?
Fair? And I'm rolling strength as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I got 11.
he got a nat 1.
Ooh.
Spicy.
Okay,
He starts
so,
choking on his fucking jerky.
So
He's
you
crying.
so you grab him and yeah, the jerky he was eating catches in his throat and he starts to choke, but he doesn't make very much sound at all. And as he does, you grab him just a little bit too hard, and you cut off the blood supply to his brain, and a few seconds later, he's passed out.
Oh.
Yeah. He
Patrick
was
pats
excited,
you on the
surprised, and he was excited, surprised, and choking. So
I can't really do anything about that. Shit. I'm just gonna
back. Feathery
take
thumbs
the-
up.
I'm just gonna take the arrow then, the arrowhead,
I did not
and put
take
it
into
against...
account how good you guys would be at stealth for this one.
I'm gonna take the arrowhead and put it against this skin.
He is unconscious.
No, I know. I'm just
Okay.
I'm just checking.
Doesn't do anything.
Okay, that's
Yep.
all I needed to know. Spell sense on that weird monolith.
Roll. DC 18.
I got a 7.
So
I was going to ask if
Go
I
ahead.
could also give
You-
help action.
I don't think you can help action with the spell sense, but you can roll
No?
as well.
Okay. Okay. Mm-mm. That's a 14. Yeah.
Okay. So, Iska, the energy here is just so much. You can't really filter past it to see the more intricate movings of the energy that is moving here. But Patrick, you managed to tell that this is definitely the source of what Iska was talking about. And all of that energy, all of that withering and hunger is being pulled into this stake.
Patrick, we need to find this shark lady, man, person, and we need them to answer.
You all know this isn't approximately where you are searching for it.
We need to at least find the person
Yeah.
who's leading this area.
Yeah, okay.
Are they going to be
Patrick
sleeping in one of the
will-
houses then?
Patrick will signal to this building,
Okay.
and then make hand signals that are like larger? Question mark.
Yeah, larger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm
And
going to ask you to
shadows.
move one square at a time if you can.
Okay.
You should be able to use your keyboard for that if you want. And as you approach the building, you start to hear a loud, guttural snoring from something through the walls.
Can I hear where in particular it is?
Roll
Here,
me just a general
here.
perception check.
Sure thing.
You can also just do it you can also just walk around if you want to try to pinpoint it.
That's... I'm gonna do that. I also got an 11.
Yeah, it's hard to tell without triangulating it.
Sort of sidling around where the
Yeah, it's fine, I get it.
mistake is.
Yeah, definitely here.
Don't like that.
The building has no windows either.
Okay.
I'm
Then
gonna
he'll-
approach it.
He points to here. He goes.
So
He actually. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna take a peek around the corner here and see if I can see it.
It's not there. It's inside the building.
We're gonna have to go inside then. And there's no entrances in the back, obviously.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll just have to make our own.
No.
I'm joking.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right. He gets on one side of the door and he
These
waits
are
for you to
tent
get on
flaps,
the
by
other.
the way. What you see
Oh.
here is like 4 tents that are just like stitched together and like just hung on the front of this house.
Okay.
Patrick would actually. You'd
But
see him
before we
take out a
continue,
quill.
Richard, do you want to do
Yes, sir.
anything?
I'm thinking because like there's not a lot I'm feeling. I mean, I guess I'd like to.
You could also
go-
make a spell sense or follow them.
I'll probably just follow them. Oh wait,
Okay.
wait. Did we? I'm sorry, I zoned out for a little bit. Did we find anything out about this fucking death totem?
They know this death totem is the source, but they didn't break the full DC to find out what it actually does.
Okay. Can I do the spell sense thing?
That's fine. Yeah.
All right. I'll give it a shot.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's my bad. Here.
Go ahead and make your spell sense check.
All right.
Chillin'.
What do I use as my modifier?
It's in your sheet. It says spell sense at the bottom of your skills.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. That's where the soul came from. I made a custom.
Oh, nat 20.
What?
Hell yeah.
My die really likes me today.
Richard,
Yes.
as you open your third eye and open your mind to the flow of energy around you, you stare past the curtain of reality and past the flowing waves of just pure life in this area being consumed, and you see the totem for what it really is. It is the Devourer. That totem's entire purpose is to devour life, planthood, anything natural. It's there for a purpose. You don't know exactly why, but if you were to guess, it's to keep something out. And whatever that something is probably incredibly powerful, considering how much energy this thing is devouring.
All right.
What'll
I
you
guess
do?
I go up to them, and I tell them, about that death totem thing. I'm sensing a lot of power being drained out. It's eating up everything, and it feels like they're doing it to keep something out. It has to be something pretty.
Yeah, that's your
fucking
guess.
Powerful.
That's your intuition.
If I have to guess, yeah. If I had to guess, it's something to keep something out. This thing's fucking powerful, and it takes up a lot of fucking energy. So whatever it is, it's pretty. If they are doing it for that, it is pretty fucking big. I don't know why they're using it. I don't know what would want anything to do with this. So this is probably something big.
We can't just leave it here. That is the problem.
You know, we can't destroy it yet. Otherwise, well, for all we know,
We're going to have to take a.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why do we care about this camp in particular?
There is evil. There is dark things happening here.
Yeah.
I will not let this continue any further until I am able to. I will not continue any further until I am able to stop this.
Then let's just burn the totem and walk out.
That is a viable option.
We could burn the totem, but I'm sure the fire would wake everybody.
Then we'll be out of here by the time that it's done.
No, Patrick makes a good point. If you burn the totem and run, you could just get out in time.
Yeah, but then
At least you could watch from afar to make sure, blah 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 happens, and you're not in the middle of the fight. That is a fair point.
Yeah, but then you have to take into consideration they'll just make a new one. Even if it costs them a lot, they'll still do it. So we wouldn't be solving a problem. We'd be clearing out a few of the symptoms at best.
I don't know how great we will be as 4 people if there are.
Patrick, if you want, you can just roll me a quick DC 10. I want to say insight roll to give me for me to give you an estimate of how many people might be here.
Okay. Oh my fucking god, that's a 6. Yeah.
Let's see. Given the amount of space here, it can be from anything from 10 people and that monster in there, whatever the fuck that is, to maybe 50? You're not entirely sure.
He says it could be anywhere from 10 to 50 people in this camp. I failed to see what we 4 schmucks are going to do without a
Very well.
larger status. If you're upset with the magic, then torch it and then we'll run, but
Why don't we just mark... Okay, since we obviously can't do anything because there's not enough of us and we're not strong enough to deal with that many people, why don't we just mark this on our maps and then just report it to the guild later? If we destroy it now, they'll think someone's onto them and they might relocate and they'll just do it again.
if it's that many people, it won't be hard to track them either.
That's true.
Alright, if you guys want
Burn it, mark our maps, and come back when we have more manpower.
Somebody go get Lily.
Oh, easy. And he'll transpose with Lily.
That's pretty good.
He's chilling next to a tree.
You see her pop into existence with a very small, and she's got her pan out, and she's like, wait, where?
We're going to light the totem. We are going to light the totem on fire.
And then we're gonna run
We are
like
going
that.
to run. Are you ready?
Which direction are we running?
The direction we must continue towards. North.
Actually,
I guess he could fly to find us if that's the case.
Wait, north? We're going north?
Yes. That's
That's the direction of the
Or
marketplace.
we're going to, yes.
Oh, well, I was thinking more like we get out of here and then we go north. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, so
Yeah, okay.
we're
'Cause
escaping to the north and continuing that way.
Yeah, because I saw like a little gate up top on like north. I'm like, we're going through there. We didn't open that one. Do you want me to?
At
That's
that
fine.
point, it's not going to matter. We're
Yeah.
just going to freaking run.
All right,
Yeah, you're not
do
trying to
you
be
guys-
stealthy at that point.
Do you
Go
guys
ahead.
want me to? Do you guys want beforehand that I opened up this little gate on the side here, so that way it's an easier exit, as compared to having a.
This is some
run straight
heist shit. I love it.
Here, can I borrow that hook and do it for you? Or
No,
like
no,
either
let
that or
me-
Lele can help me.
No, let
Oh,
me.
yeah.
I got it.
All right,
You-
thank you, Lele.
Richard, you take care of the burning. I'll open an escape route.
All
Richard,
right.
I need you to light the fire, and I am going to strike it with my spell to make it a knock into house. I want to make sure monster not get out. But if it do, we will at least make sure it gets out and hurt.
Okay. Luckily. Oh, so you. Okay, we're saying I didn't hear Reese too well. Did you say like you want me to light it on fire?
I want you to light it on fire,
Okay. Easy.
and what I'm going to do...
is you're gonna use your spell to knock it over? Yeah. Excuse me, Lele.
She takes the hook from Iska, and she's gonna
Yep.
go north.
Oh, we're going there. Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, we're leaving north. Come on.
I thought we were gonna leave through the back exit, but whatever. Okay. I hate fucking wasting spells. Grease
Okey
on the
doke.
thing.
Go ahead.
I apologize. Would it be alright if I just used a quick history check to like see if I knew any other gangs that are in Conway?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, continue.
Grease the thing. And that's -1 spell for me.
Okay, that's a 10.
Okay. A 10. There's quite a few gangs. You don't
I'm sorry.
recall all of the names, but you know that
Mhm.
many of them are infamously at the Logged Coast to the east, where much of the criminal activity is said to center around, at least in the southern part of Kanmei-mas.
But I definitely couldn't pull a name out.
No, not with a
Okay,
10.
gotcha.
No, I'm gonna use control flames.
As you do this, Iska, you see to the north that the gate is now open, and you are free to book it the moment this goes up.
Richard.
While this is happening, Patrick, what are you currently doing? We're gonna come back to you.
So he has a magic quill in his hand, and he's been writing in the air, got him attributed to Fire Gang.
That's so fucking dumb.
That's so good.
Well, because that way they won't think that it's the Jacks. They'll think that it's, Fire Gang.
No, that's
That's
good. That's
clever.
good.
Yeah.
Roll me like a deception roll to make it look exceptionally gang-like.
And I get advantage for my good art.
Yes, you do. You know what?
Thank you.
You do. Because I think this is
fucking need
very
it.
funny.
Okay, that's deception. You said, right?
Yep.
That's 21.
Okay, so you put it up there and you flourish it, and it legitimately just looks like a tag but floating in the air, like a gang tag.
Okay.
Got him,
Got
Fire
'em.
Gang, and then
Hmm.
you have a little piece of art there to kind of mark the authenticity, just like something that you saw in Waltershaw once, just a little.
You can see it
stylized
right
fire.
here if you'd
Yeah.
like to show the chat.
No, they can see it.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
Right here.
I'll take a screenshot for you later. So,
Hmm.
are you gonna put your plan into action?
Yep.
Yep. Let's
Control
do this.
flames onto the thing, from the thing onto the thing. So I use one of the bags of sand and I put like a stick inside.
Okay.
So
Roll me
whatever.
stealth for just kind of like ripping it open and or like emptying it out without waking anybody out. It's just
Alright.
we'll say DC 10 since sand isn't very loud.
to God, if you fuck this up.
And what's it for stealth?
Yeah, DC 10.
Ooh, that's a 5.
Well, shit. It's going to south. Just fucking do it. Just fucking do it.
I do the thing, and then I put the thing here, and then I put the thing in the fire, and then I throw the thing.
Okie doke. Roll me sleight of hand.
Let me see. What is sleight of hand?
As a last resort, you can always just pop your burning hands and bolt.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. Ooh, 9.
Just pop your burning hands.
Ah, fuck it. Fine. That's 2 spells down the fucking drain.
Yeah, so
All right.
you're using it for
wait,
combat.
let me describe what happens here. So you go to rip open this bag of sand, and it's heavier than you expected, and the sand pours out, and you trip a little, hitting the metal barbecue spit, and it clangs, and you panic. You grab the cloth from it, shake it off, covered in flame, or at least you try to, and you throw it, but the flame didn't catch. It wasn't in there long enough, and now you're in this situation, and you have to make a split-second decision before
Burning
combat starts.
hands.
We can take a short rest at least.
1 sec. Let me get a cone quick. It's 20 feet. Yeah, if you do that, the entire thing will go up immediately.
Burning hands. Go.
Okay, so you pop your burning hands, and immediately a blazing column of fire lights up the sky. And
Can I draw the fire?
Well, then I guess I'm just striking it with one of my steel sword.
Okay. So to get close enough, you do have to stand in the fire, but that'll be 5 straight damage for ending your turn in it.
That's fine. I'll do
Yeah.
it.
Okay, and we're considering this a surprise round.
Yeah.
Once you take your actions, we'll go into combat and you guys can run.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and just roll the hit, DC 5.
I got an 8, so I'll hit it.
Okay. Roll your damage.
It's a D8. 7.
7? Oh, fuck,
Yes.
max damage. So as you
No,
run
no, no.
past-
It's D6 plus 3.
Oh, okay. Well, nearly max damage. This is still pretty good. As you run past it, you smash it with your sword as hard as you can, and you see it go about halfway through, and it begins to tilt towards around like this.
Okay, that's what I wanted.
Yeah, it might catch if you're lucky. That's the best.
Do I have
that
a
you can
bonus
do.
action still?
You do.
Okay, let me see something.
And Richard, you can take your move action to move north if you want.
Yeah, I'll start doing that. How far can I go?
30 feet. It automatically does the thing when you drag it. See. Left. Okay. And with that, Patrick, you have an action during the surprise round. What do you want to do?
So seeing the spark of fucking fire just shooting onto the pillar,
Yeah, the column and the blazing sound and all that.
Patrick will cast Fairy Fire right in this area.
Oh. Nice.
And scream as loud as he can. And then
Scream
fly
what?
out.
I didn't hear that.
Got him.
Got him.
In the best teenager voice he can, and then hop over the wall with his flight.
Okay. Yeah, and then you just fly away into the sky.
Yeah, just right
Beautiful.
around here.
Okay. I'll put a measurement there, quick. It's what?
Yeah,
10
right
feet?
there. 20-foot cube, and
Holy
all objects in it are colored in a violet light.
Nice. Okay. So as you do that, quote unquote combat starts. Unless somebody catches up to you, we won't start proper combat. What we're gonna do
Okay.
is just gonna move all the tokens as they come rushing out, and you guys will have to try to escape. That's how this is gonna work. Okay.
Okay.
You hear the snoring stop, and you hear,
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
and then you see a massive Goliath of a man come barreling out of the house. And as he sees the burning column of flame, he screams out,
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
and then he moves. He moves. He moves. This one's still unconscious. This guy grabs his crossbow and he moves. And you just hear discordant screams and wails of, what the fuck? What's going on? What the hell? Who are these guys?
Well, remember you two, I guess Lily as well, you can use the dash action.
Oh, I
which
was about
is-
to.
These guys aren't getting their dash action since their action was technically waking up.
Mhm.
This guy
Yeah, I don't know about you guys. I don't think we could have taken these guys.
Yeah.
With this many? No.
And guess
Yeah.
what? There's
Man.
2 more that haven't come out. As he
Yep.
sees this, that is their round. You may now move, and you may take the dash action.
What
Dash
is it?
action.
What is it?
So
then?
dash action is instead of taking another main action, you can instead choose to move double your movement.
I'll do that.
Okay, you leave
Oh.
the field. Lily,
I left the field.
one sec.
Probably
Lily,
leaves the field.
Lily comes over here. Wait, Siege,
Sorry.
pause. Lily comes over here. She rolls to just scoop you up. She rolls a 15, 16, 17. She rolls a 19, scoops you up, and just fucking
Bolts.
bolts.
And then for
Oh, you're not
Patrick's
supposed to
last
do that.
action,
You're gone. You're gone.
I'm kind of embarrassed.
for Patrick's last action before the other gang leaves, he'll shout over the wall, "You'll never catch us this way!" And then fly long around the right side to catch up with the
And
others.
as you hear that, you all hear the sound of the earth trembling. You see to the east, in the moonlight, dust just barreling up into the sky. And he has 80 movement.
Oh my god!
And
What
you
the
see
fuck?
You see this motherfucker enter the scene.
What motherfucker? I don't see it.
Behind the wall.
Yeah, you can move your thing back to see it.
Oh.
Okay.
My god. They're gonna die.
He's like, I want to say 30 feet in the air, suspended on roots with vines and fungus
shit.
hanging off of him, and you hear an echoing, discordant voice. You dare to harm my woods. And Iska,
Got him.
you feel that reverberate through your very soul. You specifically, Iska. And
That,
you all, if you want to identify it, you can, and then we can.
I
just
know what
move
it
on.
is, don't I?
No, you don't.
I'm gonna roll. 19.
What do you think it is, Iska?
It's the god that I just prayed to a little bit ago.
No, not far though. That you've heard stories of it, but you've never seen a picture or anything like it of ancient dragons who have taken up home in living things in a symbiotic relationship to protect that which is sacred to them, the earth. This is the spirit of a primal earth dragon. This is what they were trying to keep out.
I do not mean to alarm you, friends, but that is a dragon, and they are going to die.
Sucks to suck.
He's just very upfront about it. They are going to die.
As you three, Lille, Richard, and Iska run north, Patrick is the only one to see Gothrak run and see you feel a pinprick in your back as you run. And these two begin to fight. And that's scene. You didn't have to fight at all. Good job.
But boy, howdy, we did just unleash an like an incomprehensible monster against these idiots.
I do also think that when Patrick catches up with the other three, you just sort of casually fly down and say, "Got him."
We did
And
my job.
Wait,
Thank you, friend.
That's where we'll do the time dilation. Yeah, siege, nice. Okay. And we're back from the time dilation. So you guys are running, and you're basically scot-free at this point. And as you're running, the camera pans back to the scene in front of us.
So, with my regnomancy, as this being is talking to like this cavalcade of fuck ups and losers, the earth is shaking.
Yeah.
Violently.
Yeah.
And these poor fuckers cannot keep their footing.
Okay.
So I say that with this regnomancy, the earthquake knocks them all prone.
All of them?
Well, the biggest one, personally.
Goldtrack sees this massive monstrosity of plant and fungi and tree and even mice as he sees them climbing down off the tree and swarming towards each and every member here. And he falls backwards onto his butt, unable to keep his footing. And we see him as he goes to utter 3 words of power. We don't hear it. We see him lifted by a massive root and then thrown directly into the fire, breaking the conflagration. And that's it. And here we are. You are running north. And if you do keep going for more than an hour, you will have to start making Constitution saving throws.
I would say, I don't know. I would say like maybe an hour at most.
Okay.
It gives us enough time to get away as far as we can, but also not completely burn ourselves out.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you run for just under an hour, and you barely make it to the edge of the trees, and you find yourself walking in, and there's no time to find a nice space for camp, so you just set up in the most immediate area you can as you feel the earth lightly tremble underneath your feet. And soon afterwards, you've set up camp. You're all getting ready to bed down for the night, to take your long rest. And you hear a gentle trembling again. And it begins to tremble more. And the earth below you begins to bloom. Flowers popping out of the grass, moss growing up into the trunks, some of the trees bending upwards as you see the same ancient dragon burrow its way out of the ground and in front of you. Board is live. You may do what you wish. He has not spoken yet.
Iska immediately just kind of knowing what this does. He knows what this is, right?
Yes, he knows what this is.
He is going to get down and do a gesture of courtesy. He's going to get down on his knee and politely bow to him.
Iska, what is this?
Goodness. I was not expecting to see Aditya Hoti in front of me.
A what?
And the dragon replies, "Stand, child. You have done Gidrid well today."
Iska follows his instructions.
I'll be over here.
Patrick's just like, "No, I don't want none of this. That's a fucking dragon."
Can you make me a sandwich? I'm
No,
joking.
make it yourself.
Actually, yeah, no. Lily is like, "Mr. Dragon, would you like a sandwich?" And he looks over and he's like, "Yes, please, little one."
Oh shit, Dragon got jokes?
I don't think it's joking.
I don't. He is not joking. He very much would like a sandwich.
Alright, I'm not making it for him. If I get it wrong and he kills us.
She goes and takes out some ingredients, and starts to make sandwiches for all of you. And the dragon turns to you all. "You have all done me a great service today.
Oh, so you're the thing. Oh, sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
It is fine, little one. You have freed me from the chains bound. You have
sure
protected
chains
the
are?
hunt, nature, the forest, and the earth herself today. And so I come to reward you." No, like the earth as in, like, not the earth, as in earth, as in earth. Like the earth below you. That's what he's referring to.
Oh, like ground?
Yeah, like ground. He's an earth dragon. That's what he refers it to as.
I hate semantics.
I come to reward you.
Are you laughing or are you having a seizure?
I think
I am
we
a
should
spirit. This is... I don't
Yeah.
I don't
think
have
we should
vocal
probably
cords.
let her talk, or it. I don't fucking know.
Alright, hey, I'll
You may
chill
call
out.
me what you like. I am simply a protector. Now, I reward you for your service. And a vine, a tendril of leafage and roughage splays out from the bushes on his back as you see little eyes peering out at you from within, and it gently sways down onto the table, and you see 4 fruit plop. Well, not plop. Fruit don't plop. Bonk down onto the table. They look like apples, almost.
What exactly are these?
These are a sign of my power, and they will protect you but once. Do not eat them. Keep them with you, and use them wisely. Gidrid is pleased with your work today. That is all. And he begins to recede back into the soil, and you feel the tremors slowly cease. And you got 4 apples out of it. Nice, right?
You do not know what just happened.
Not
Something
particularly.
akin to a god just gave us 4 magic apples.
Not a
No,
god.
the gods are dead.
He is closely associated with Gindred. Gindred is the aspect of the hunt. He is how you say his child, or more properly, Titiahorte.
I'm not gonna call him that. I'm gonna call him Skull Bones because it's kind of cute.
That was kind of funny.
I like
Alright.
Skull Bones. He's very nice.
You're gonna get fucking killed by a dragon one of these days. You know that?
That's kind of a badass way to go, though.
He's not wrong.
I'm gonna sleep, I think.
You're not gonna eat your sandwich?
No.
She places the dragon sandwich on the ground where he left, and you see a little vine come up, take it, and just like pull it down under the ground. And she begins to eat.
I really did want a sandwich. Lily, you might as well toss another one for the dragon since is fucking Patrick. I keep fucking mixing up the names. Patrick doesn't want his.
All
See if
right.
he wants it.
Another little vine comes up, and you hear squeaking this time as it gets pulled down, like the little of little rats. And that will be the end of this episode, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Beautiful.
that happened.
Well,
Fuck
well,
you.
that just happened.
I
I thought it was all beautiful and awesome.
It really was. It really was.
And
What do you want me to
dramatic.
mark for the apple?
The apple?
Yes.
Apple of Gidrid. Spell that how you like.
So does Iska have 4 of them?
No, he has 1. You each
Okay.
can take 1. That
Okay.
his whole point was to reward all of you for your service in helping him rid this land of those fucking assholes. You're all gonna take your long rest, and we'll resolve that after the session. And with that, I'd like to say thank you for coming, everyone. We hope you enjoyed this rendition of finding eels that slippery little fuck.
Slippery little bitch.
Slippery little bitch, yes. Stay safe, keep hydrated, and we will see you next time for the final chapter in this arc.
Thank you for coming, everybody.
Siege?
Thanks for existing and watching the shit.
Appreciate
Peter picked
y'all.
a pack of pickled peppers. She sold seashells on the seashore. Unique New York. Unique New York.
Rusted Boar Regnomancy is brought to you by Nevi Alden
Siege Kirsten.
Reese Aldrich.
Bad God Leafy.
and viewers like you. Thank you.
Map and token assets created by 2 Minute Tabletop and Bad Goblay V.
All music used within the RBR podcast is used with explicit permission through a Creative Commons license or under fair use.
You may find them in the description below. Rusted Boar Regnomancy is produced by Levi, Nevi Alden,
And directed by Nevi Alden. Rusted Boar Regnomancy is published under a Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike 4.0 international license.
Rusted Boar Regnomancy is in no way affiliated with, supported, or endorsed by Hasbro or Wizards of the Coast.
We of the Rusted Boar crew earnestly hope you enjoy our production.